Alright, we're live. So you guys are on a train in the middle of the night, and some guy shouted alarm a lot. We threw...
In Scythian.
Yes. We threw one guy off the back of the train, where he ate knobs. And then Arthur just bum rushed and sliced the other guy's legs out from under him, and now he's very dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed a lot.
Yeah, I think you didn't even make your way into the train yet. You were still, clutching to the outside.
Yeah.
So, I mentioned it before, this is an artillery car. So, let's see. There's two weapons basically mounted in it. There's a heavy mortar, and we'll say another flak cannon. And so, a lot of what's in the interior space here is just mechanisms so that the various weapons can rotate and fire, and lots of crates of stockpiled ammo. And if you bother to care, you can search the bodies of the two. Well, one of the dead gentlemen. The other guy's in the tracks in the snow behind you.
Huh. Okay.
Nah, I think we're good.
And Arthur, you are nominally in command of the situation. You've got three sub-mages, three assistant mages, I should say, not actual sub-mages, who are still not on the train. What do you want to do with the other members of the squad?
I don't want them to keep running their units, trying to keep up with this. Is it difficult? Because it's kind of difficult to catch up, keep pace with the train, isn't it?
Yeah, it can technically go fast. Well, actually, I don't know. Your slowest guy was Bailey, I think. So let me check.
I had 30. 30 kph.
Let's see, what's the max speed of the train? Top speed is 45. And it's...
So
Wilmot times 10, isn't it?
yes, 10 times kph.
Yeah. Felix also has a 30 Wilmot. Or, 3 will modifier.
Right.
So, yeah. As does Arrestley. Okay, yeah, so your squad mates can't keep up with the train if it starts going full blast.
Find some way to slow it down?
Well, that requires us getting to the engine.
Yes.
You're at the wrong end of the train for that.
And we have to go all the way to the front.
I said we could make them go as a separate team, over through the outside, as we make our way through, so they can basically.
That would really help Calanthe, since she's lugging the anti-tank rifle.
Yeah, we'll basically make her a so basically we're going to do this in two teams.
So you're going to send your scout...
James, correct?
Yeah, James Wahlberg.
Alright, so Arthur, Bailey, and James will be the interior team. We'll basically make our way through the cars as we go. And Felix... Black Rose, and what's our scout's name?
Arrestley. Corporal Cabrera.
Will be Team B, the exterior team. They're basically, while we're basically making a ruckus, their job is to basically go over the top or the sides, whichever way they think is best. I'll leave that up to their judgment, and make their way forward as well. See if they can get to the train car. I mean, the front of the car.
Or
whatnot.
Okay. That'll be best for them. Those are your heaviest weapons. I said that'll be best for them. Those are your heaviest weapons.
Yeah.
Because Felix is your machine gunner, and as we just said, Black Rose is carrying, or I should say, Warrant Officer Nightingale is carrying the anti-tank rifle. Alright, so they clamber on. Bailey has already clambered on. James and you, Arthur, are already inside the car.
Right.
You hear continued, yelling and yollering, all kinds of stuff further up the train.
All right, well, no time like the present. Let's press on. So let's push on to the next car.
All right. Yeah, this car's fairly open. You don't have to ditch your strikers yet. There's enough room for you to move two abreast.
Okay.
What's your marching order? The two guys who are good at fighting up front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Riddick in the back. So he can get ambushed by Russian train ninjas when they drop down from the ceiling. Good. Alright. You slide open the car door of the next car. There's a door into the car beyond. Over the connector, of course.
Being in the back is better than being up front, where all the heavyweights are going to automatically be coming in from.
Yep. So go across that connector and throw open that door.
All right. You open the door to the command car. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Here we go.
There appears to be an officer and probably 4, maybe 5 infantry guys in here. Officer has his revolver in one hand, his saber in the other, and has flipped a table for rudimentary cover in the middle of the room.
Aha.
Okay, so let's roll some
It's a battle.
I'm gonna roll once for all the infantry guys. What's your agility mod? Bailey? What's Bailey's agility mod?
3.
Okay.
Let me check.
Roll again,
yeah,
please,
3.
for me. Because we need to break a tie.
Okay.
Just tell me what you roll on the D10.
2.
Okay. Let's roll for the officer. Not that he's going to have any better agility. Oh, wow. He's terrible at this. He rolled a 1, so his initiative roll is 4.
Wow.
So he's going dead last. Kirby, please.
Fun
Initiative
stuff.
roll. If you haven't already. This is my weight and snaps.
Right.
Oh, it's Mike. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm waiting for somebody to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Curbs.
Yeah, give me a minute.
What do the sound waves look like that? Oh, that's a real fun sound wave.
6, I believe. If I remember off the top of my head, agility is 4, and I rolled a 2, so 6.
Okay. Yes, Arthur. So basically, this command car is split into like 2 rooms, which are roughly like half the distance. In the first room, like I said, there's a big table that they have flipped over for a barricade, so that'll be like, let's see, it's like 24, so. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so that's about 6 meters in front of you is the barricade. The officer is hiding behind probably a couple of infantry guys. The next set of infantry guys is 12 meters away. They're basically peeking around the door into the next room. Infantry guys have repeating rifles drawn.
Okay.
Oh, bang bang.
Are you guys going to try and flank them?
There's not a lot of flanking. It's a train car.
I'm gonna go for the direct approach.
Check what my environmental modifiers are. Stable combat modifiers. I think... Yeah. No, these desks are big, solid wood. They probably count as full cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're in full cover because they haven't attacked yet.
Alright, well, since I'm at the top of the round, I will start by casting Passive Barrier.
Okay.
But
I got, well, let's see. So I got literally 1 degree of success, 34 out of 44.
Alright.
So let me double check what Passive Barrier does. I think it lasts for a number of rounds equal to my degree of success. Yes, so it'll last 1 round. But all attacks get me have their DOSs reduced by 4.
It's pretty good.
Yep.
It'll work for that 1 round.
Yeah.
Alright. That's your half, I presume.
Yep. And I had my sword drawn from the previous encounter, so my other hand is free. So I will spend my second action to... Actually, hang on a second. Nah, I probably couldn't do it. So not without burning some charges. So I'll take my other half action to cast Arc Blade in my free hand. And that is a 96 out of 44. So I'm gonna let that fizzle.
Well, it's a new session, so you have luck again.
Yeah, I know, but I only got 2, so
Right.
we're just at the start of.
Alright.
Yeah, we're at the start.
So you
hold on.
raise your hand heroically and try to summon the power. Your hair stands on end, the lights in the train flicker, and nothing happens.
Yep. Very well then. I will gallantly ignore that. My failure.
So now all these
I've had
lovely
a
infantry guys go.
Yep.
Well, you're the asshat making a big scene of himself. So, guess what? You're gonna get shot. Let's see, what are their stats like? They're sufficiently awful, so they will spend a half action aim and fire each. Half action aim is plus 10, I think.
Here comes the pain.
Pain train.
That's a 71 out of 40. Miss. Bang! Oh. On 7 out of 40. That's only 3 degrees. He fails. Bang! These guys, by the way, have to literally crit you unless I give them another bonus. Actually, that's a good question. I should check. What's the lower range on a repeating... Actually, I can ask you guys. What's the lowest range on a repeating rifle?
Let me see here. 25.
Oh, okay. So they're in close range. So they get another plus 10. So that guy rolled 4 degrees, but he still misses. The second bullet bounces off your barrier.
Yeah.
Tumbles off into the side of the car. Alright, number 2. Or number 3. 61 out of 50. No, he just misses. And 72 out of 50. He also just misses. Bang, 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 bang. One, like I said, bounces off your barrier. The rest just miss.
Right.
I'm already getting
all of
returns
you
on this
now
barrier.
hear a faint... because you're firing rifles in a tin can.
Yeah.
Tinnitus. Tinnitus is coming. Ah!
Yeah, you guys weren't walking away from this scenario without some of that action.
Man.
Now it's Yonder Bailey.
Okay. Right, so...
So at 6 meters in front of you, there's a turned over table, which basically completely blocks further access. There's 2 infantry guys with rifles poking their little heads out, firing at you, and then there's an officer who he has to act, huddle behind it. And then 12 meters away, there's a makeshift door into the second half of the car with 2 more infantry guys with their rifles poked around the corner, going bang bang.
Okay. Let's see here. Trying to think about throwing a grenade in an enclosed car is a bad idea.
I mean, it is, but is it your worst
This
idea?
is-
Also, remember, you're not averse to bad ideas.
Oh, right. This was not really like this would cause the car to.
Nah, it's armored. The car's not
sound
going to
like-
explode or anything. It's just,
Yeah,
it could be bad.
I know it's armored. It's just could be bad, but
Oh,
do
did
I
ever
want to
actually
do?
write scatter rules?
Yes.
I don't think I wrote the rules for scatter on grenades. I should make sure to do that sometime. Anyway, yes, what are you doing?
I'm going to throw a grenade at Well, actually, so 6 meters away is the infantry.
2 of them, yeah.
Okay, and then the officer is
Also
further
6.
away.
No.
Okay.
It's 4 infantry
What?
guys, 2 are close, 2 are far. Relatively, because
Right.
it's
Now I
terrain.
need to remember what the heck my
What's your strength mod?
strength mod is 3, so that would be.
So,
shortest.
normal throwing range is 6, long range is 4. 12.
Okay. Okay, so
And you can you draw and throw a grenade as a single half action?
I think I have.
I think-
Let's see. I think it's
I think that's your special ability.
yeah. Ready and throwing a grenade is a single half action.
That's good, because I believe last time the only weapon you had out was your knife.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to throw a grenade at. I'm going to throw it at the officer.
Alright. He's in full cover, so that's minus 30, but otherwise no
Okay.
penalty.
Well, it's easier to hit someone with a grenade explosion than it is to hit them with a bullet when they're behind cover.
Yeah, but that's where blast comes in.
Right.
Because even if you miss, you might hit.
Right, so let's see here. Minus 30 on my. Okay, so that would be melee. 25, but I'm doing something. 25 would come.
Oh,
I
I started
bet.
writing the scattered rules. I did not finish them. Okay.
But if I am doing something. Right. Well, I'm throwing a grenade that's further away from me, so it's not inherently risky, so that's.
I mean, as I am literally writing down the scatter rules, it could still be bad. It could bounce off that desk and land in your pocket.
Okay! So
It's-
that's
it's pretty
plus
dangerous.
20. Then I have. Then I need. Well, I do need to stay hand to throw a grenade, so plus 10. Okay, so I have 5 luck points. I'm just gonna roll to see what I get. So okay, so that's stay hand for me and okay, so I got, if I'm thinking about this right, then I got 16 out of 35.
So that's 2 degrees. Well, he hasn't used his reaction yet. So he will attempt to roll. Let's see here. Alright, he is trained in evasion. Your agility is 30. Oh. So 25 out of 30. So he does pass, but with 0 degrees, so that just means he doesn't take the X2 damage. What's the blast on hand grenade?
Yeah.
What's the blast?
What's the... Okay, going down to my weapon table. Blast is 4.
Alright, so I'll roll for the 2 infantrymen, because they also haven't used their reactions, and they also don't want to get caught in the blast. One of them gets a 43, so he stays in the area of effect. One of them gets a 50, so they stay in the area of effect. Alright, so you hit 3 people. Nobody gets the double damage, but...
Just...
Let's see, that's a good question.
None.
Blast, do you roll damage once for everybody? I think that's how that works. Here's my weapon tags. Deals its damage to all targets. For meter.
Okay.
The way you are, but still blast, you take 2 less damage. Okay. Alright. So yeah, so they just take the 1 damage.
Okay. I'm rolling 2d. That is... Okay, so I got an 8 total.
8?
Yeah.
Alright, so 8 damage. What's the pen on that?
Pen is 4.
4, okay. So those guys are just wearing battle dresses, so they take the damage straight up. Hold on, I gotta get a new pad out because I gotta keep track.
Does it do anything to the table as well?
No, it probably lands behind the table. And that's got a lot of DR, I think. What's my... Yeah, it's got like 4 damage reduction. Alrighty, so actually, you guys should count yourselves lucky. The shrapnel pushes straight through the table and clatters around you. But you're outside the blast radius, so yay!
Woohoo!
So these guys take 8 each, so they're 15. And you rolled a 61? Or you rolled a 16, so it becomes 61 on the hit chart. This is actually important because the officer's wearing an armored vest. And that becomes a 61, so that is the body. What's an armored vest's plus?
An armored vest, let me see. Vust. That is not how you spell vest.
Voost.
V-E-S-T.
Yeah,
Yes.
we know.
Body is +4.
Alright, so he already has a battle dress. That's what, like 1? Or is it 2?
It is 1.
Alright, so he gets 1 damage reduction. Okay, and special one is, yeah, just first. If you do more than half target's wounds at a single attack, which you did. So, hey buddy, roll me 3d10 plus 5 special damage.
Okay. I need to get out
As
of
you special damage both these guys.
Okay.
Well, to the infantry, anyway. The officer is still at above half his wounds.
Oh, there goes taking a officer prisoner.
No, I said he's still above half his wounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's above half. And this is only for the 4 infantry.
Who aren't wearing armor. And they're going to take some special damage to the lung.
Oh.
Ouch.
that is 13.
Okay, only a 13. It's long. I probably need to refresh this document because it's been open so long it's getting a little laggy. Okay, they just take some bruising.
Yeah.
Shrapnel gets caught in their battle dress, cuts them up a little.
Right.
They are bruised by the concussion.
Okay. And now I still have another.
Yeah, we still have another half. I believe the rule. Well, as soon as my document refreshes, I believe the rule is that cover no longer applies once you try to evade a blast.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to. Do I want to throw another grenade?
There are like a dozen cars on this train. You're only in like the second one.
I should waste grenades all that much. Right, so it's... Right, I have... What now? So switching weapons is a half action, or...
Yeah, readying a new weapon is a half.
Okay. So I'll switch out for the SMG.
Right? Okay. That's your other half. So the initiative goes to James. By the way, there was just an explosion in this car, so now there's a lot of
Mm-hmm. Anyone want some combat stims or painkillers?
I'm fine.
You're good
Fine.
without?
Totally fine.
And it's just the three of us, so yeah. I'm mostly saving the gun shield if I need to save someone who's right in the middle of the line of fire and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I'll just go ahead and have James stay behind cover, and I suppose I'll just try to have him take one or two shots.
All right.
And
yeah,
I have to make a will roll for.
True.
Actually, come to think of it, any skills that I need to know for this, or am I just rolling will?
Nope. If it says making a will roll, you're making a will roll. On your willpower.
Right, if I remember right.
So I need to get below 43 here. And yeah, 86. James raises his weapon, but then he just drops it, ups it back. The barrel drops back down, and he's just like, no.
Can't do it.
All right. It's the officer's turn. He
Or
has
as hell.
ducked away from his cover. He is a little annoyed. He will spend one half to move back into cover, and his other half will be to fire his revolver at Bailey because he's very displeased at you.
Okay. Fun stuff. Right.
Okay. Being close is not going to help him rolling a 92. He fires half into the ceiling, kinda.
It's like,
Sorry, I'm gonna be surprised. A little,
being a little...
I mean, he took a grenade at close quarters. There's shrapnel embedded in his vest.
and being shocked by explosions.
Yeah. He can't hear. He's probably half blind. He goes bang, he misses by a lot.
It's like,
So that's the round. We move to the top. Yonder Arthur.
It is me. All right.
And
So
at
what?
the end of your current turn, your passive barrier will end.
End of my current turn.
Yep.
I don't want to get hurt, so. But I don't want to waste action. So as a free action, I will try to quick cast passive barrier again.
Alright.
So at a -20. I fail at 32 out of 24. I'll let it fizzle.
Alright. You try, but you're like, shit. What was the word that came after that in my head? Shit, lost it.
It's like,
It's all like, there was loud explosions, it's hard to focus. Whatever, I'm going to do something that I know well. I'm going to go up and hit someone with a goddamn sword. So... So who's left in the car?
Everybody.
Everybody? Alright.
Yeah.
And who's closest?
There's 2 infantry guys who are technically out of cover because they tried to dodge back out of the grenade. So they're at 6 meters. The officer is back in cover, but he's also at 6 meters. And then at 12 meters, there's 2 guys with rifles who tried to shoot you.
Let me see here. I got charge. That is not how you spell charge. There we go. Let's see here. Make a rushing. BM3. Must move from tour. Adjacent. 3 million. Oh, it's a full action though. Hiss.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no. I know what I can do. So what I will do is I'm going. Are the 2 that dived out of cover? Are they like somewhat close to each other?
Yeah.
All right. Then I will do a charge action towards them.
Alright.
So I'll make my technically free melee attack. I miss with a 75 out of something.
Alright. Whiff. Slams into the side of the car. Your sword's still tempered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically sparks fly out as it digs into the side of the car, through wood paneling, maps, probably some radio equipment.
And since I missed, I will go with a back swing of my fist with Shocking Touch. I will try to quick cast it for the -20. Oh, wait, no, I got... Shit, that's 24 out of 24. I got no... Well, let me see. Do I just need to pass? Let me see what degrees of success do here. As I got a 24 out of 24. So, Arthur, how does your Shocking Touch work? Oh! Let's see. If successful, you deliver a Shocking Touch to one enemy that you can reach as an attack. If it hits, it deals 1d10 plus 1 damage, which ignores armor but not toughness and acts as a stun attack, with the target losing additional actions on the failed test equal to your DOS.
So he would not lose an additional action.
Yeah, but
he's got nothing better to do, so he's going to try and roll evade. Those are regular d10s, Chief. They're even the same color. Here we go. Let's try that. Oh, he dodges. He gets a 23 out of 30.
Yeah,
Actually,
well, as I said, I got mine
it's
like...
tie break. So you got 0 degrees, he got 0 degrees. What's your first digit in your warfare melee?
First digit in my warfare melee?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here. I believe it's, oh, it's 4.
Yeah, okay. I'll say you win. You break the tie.
Alrighty. So
you still hit.
Alrighty, lucky me. Oh, I rolled a 9, so he takes 13.
Okay. Let's see. Not toughness?
Ignores armor, not toughness.
Yeah, okay. So that's still 10. That's 18 out of 15. He dies very painfully.
Oh,
as
God.
he's electrocuted. And falls over.
That is another death to magic.
And you did that to the officer?
No, to
one of the infantry guys.
yeah. I want to take the officer alive.
Okay. Well, when it gets around to my turn, I can try assisting with that.
Speaking of turns, it's yonder infantry turn. Okay, so the guy close to you, Mr. Swords a Lot, is going to spend a half action to switch to bayonet, and the other half action to poke you.
Okay.
And he gets a 59 out of 30, so he misses.
Very well then.
And what's the penalty for firing into melee? Let's see, combat modifiers. Firing at a target into melee. Oh, it's only minus 10. So those guys down at the end of the car will once again aim and fire.
Bang, bang.
That's a 29 out of 40. That's a hit. You gotta do something about that, Chief?
Yep, I will spend my response action to throw up a barrier.
Okay.
Oh yeah, active barrier. That's what it's called. Oh, this is sad, sir. I got a 99.
Oh dear.
So you do not cast the barrier. In fact, so not only do you critically fail, you also get a magic mishap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really bad because that's maximum degrees of failure. Hold on, where's spellcasting? Where's a magic mishap? Double magic mishap, deep percentile table. Add 10 for each degree of failure. So what's your spellcasting?
44.
Okay, so that means you have
That's 5 or 6.
5 maximum. So plus 50 on the chart. Do you want to roll or do you want me to roll it?
I'm gonna roll this. All
right, roll percentiles.
Oh god, wait, no. Oh shit. Do I want to spend a point? No, I want to see what happens. I'll spend luck if I need to survive somehow. And we have a medic.
Yes.
Okay, so I got a 53. So
That's 103 then.
yeah.
Oh boy. Ether Burst. The spell taps into a vein or ley line of nearby ether, causing it to erupt from the ground or rain from the sky. This greatly enhances magic for 5 rounds, plus 20 to all magic rolls. Oh wait, no, that's... yeah, sure, we'll call it 5. It's 1d10 divided by 5. That's 2. So, but has unpredictable events in the environment. So, you reach for the spell. It doesn't work, again. You try and reach deeper into the local zone of energy. And, the train shakes as there's a huge clap of thunder. And you glance outside one of the windows in the officer car. You are suddenly riding a train through a freak lightning storm.
Oh shit.
As bolts of void energy randomly rain from the sky.
Ay.
This is awesome.
And that's actual electricity going on around us.
Yeah. Nope.
Real great when we're in a metal train.
You're grounded. It'll be fine. Your teammates who are standing on the top of the train are probably not having a good day. Especially since one of them is a poison mage. By the way, over that faint sound of "ee" and the clasp of thunder, you hear somebody swearing furiously into your squad comm. That also means you totally failed, so you're gonna get shot.
This is why I'm glad I enchanted.
Right,
If I find someone with a sweet coat, I'm taking it, and I'm going to enchant it, right then and there. For reasons.
Alright, so need my weapon table. There we go. Okay. So
I'm just glad I just didn't like spontaneously explode or something.
Spontaneously combust.
Yeah.
Alright, 1d10 plus 4, 4. Oh,
Ah,
joy.
this-
Max damage.
Oh,
So that's a 14, pen 4 to... God, I really need to make like a pseudo GM screen so I have all my tables on the same page. Hit location tables. 32. That's the body.
oh, okay.
Right in the chesto.
Is it
So
pen 4?
14, pen 4. Yeah.
All right, so luckily I did enchant my armor, so my body has 8 on it, so 4, so that goes down to 10. And how does toughness work? Does toughness
Toughness reduces it also.
Yeah, okay, so
So what are your
toughness.
toughest mod is?
So I'm down. So it takes me down to 7. I mean, I lose 7. Not takes me down. Jesus Christ.
Alright. Is that more than half your wounds in one go?
Nope.
Okay. So I just roll the regular 3d10 special damage for max damage. To your small intestine.
You get shot in the gut. Ugh.
So that's 11, 17, plus 5 is 22. Oh, goody. The attack pierces the skin and damages the organs with bruises and small lacerations, plus 2 bleed. So you have been gut shot.
Plus 2 bleed.
Yeah, so that means your blood count goes by 2 automatically, and at the start of every turn, it goes down by your total bleed, whatever that is.
Okay. So now I'm at 98 blood.
Mhm. Now the second guy gets to shoot. And you spent your response action, causing a clusterfuck. Ooh, that's an odd 7. Not that it matters, because he hit you. So now he gets to roll damage. Alright, it's not max damage. This is a 9, though. So that's 13, pen 4.
13, so minus
6
7,
altogether.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm under.
Oh, and then, yeah, that was also to your body again.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm at under half now.
Oh, joy.
Yeah.
So, hey, fun fact. Here's my sample combat modifiers. When you're below half wounds, you are considered in extreme pain and take minus 10 to everything.
Alrighty.
By the way, the result for
Okay.
70 is no organ hit, so it just hits you somewhere in the torso.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't roll special things this time, but ow!
Pain. It's real.
That's all those guys, so now it's Bailey. Bailey,
Hey.
please don't throw another grenade.
I know. Okay,
Sometimes I
I
wonder.
have an SMG and... Well... Arthur's and...
He's being meleeed by one of the infantrymen.
Okay. And that's with the ones that are 6 meters away?
Yeah. The only one left at 6 meters away. The other guy is very dead.
Okay. Okay.
The officer is also at 6 meters.
And I guess, has Arthur, like, explicitly say, take the officer alive?
I don't think he said that. Short talking is a free action, if he'd like to say that. He's gonna have to yell it, though. Arthur, thoughts?
So I'm just, like, still holding my SMG, it's like, first I'm starting to point towards the officer, so, well, if lucky, actually, the Arthur's character is actually seeing that.
Lucky, buddy, hello? Don't check your
Oh,
microphone.
sorry. What'd you say, Marth?
Well, I was stating that since you're in melee with the infantryman, I'm pointing my gun towards the officer, so
Okay.
it's like, do you have anything to say, like...
I'm kind of in pain right now.
Alright, so you're
Oh.
distracted.
Yeah.
So he says
Okay.
nothing.
Okay. Besides, the officer is armor, so...
Well, now's your time before you roll. Are you declaring an auto-fire attack or anything?
Let's see here.
He
Am
is back in
I-
full cover, so you're at minus 30 to hit him.
Great. Huh. Okay. Trying to remember what full auto does in terms of the. Does it give any pluses?
I mean, you could look that up.
Oh yeah, I'm going to look that up.
Alright, there's now a scatter chart.
Yay!
Because that's not going to come up.
Wink, wink. Okay, okay, so now auto fire. Okay, there's fire. Okay, so it gives a plus 20. Okay. It does for say weapon. Okay. So that would. And I can only move. Okay then.
Also, I think
how-
auto-firing is a full action.
Yeah, I think it can only move like, what? I think 3 meters?
Well, yeah, that's what your agility mod is.
Okay. Ah.
Alright, let's go. Decide.
Yes. Now I'm looking up actions. No, I can just pull up my,
Yeah,
oh,
definitely
dang.
do like a cheat sheet or a GM's screen for this. Put that in the
Okay,
notes.
so I actually do have a cut and paste saying I posted a document for myself.
That's good. So,
It's probably out of date, so I don't know how good it will be. But I do know the action. It's like elevator music.
I don't know. My elevator music is life will change, so I know. I'd be jamming. That's what they need to do in all elevators now. Just put something really fucking poppy. Be great.
everybody starts tapping their feet. You know, they get ready to do business when they roll on out.
Yeah. Okay, now waiting for the thing to respond. There it is. Actions.
Oh, apparently I had caps lock on. Good job, me. I'm gonna channel my inner Genji here.
Go
Well, that's pretty accurate. Charging ahead to hit people with your sword. You get shot a lot. By the way, I looked into for the next 5 rounds because that ether burst is going on. Everybody has plus 20 to spellcasting.
Oh.
That should be nice. Especially with my work especially if I need to heal him. Yeah. Which, hello, I do need to. Anyways, I'm just waiting for my turn.
Yep, no, I'm waiting for a guy to decide what he's doing.
Yeah. With that in mind, I'm going to... Okay, I'm just checking something in spell casting because I'm thinking I'm going to be doing that instead.
That's right, use magic. It's just like Uncle always said. Magic must defeat magic.
Make a spell casting move. Okay, that's not.
Magic must defeat magic.
Okay.
One more thing.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Shape Wood on the table that the guy's behind.
Yeah, that's a thing that exists.
And make it, and to make it so that he's not really behind. Try to make so he's not as fully covered, or even not covered at all anymore.
Sure,
So I'm
you can do
going
that.
to. Okay, now I have Ethereum cores, and how much do I really want to do this? Okay, so it's equal to my DOS. So I would need. Okay, that's half.
You can always move closer.
Okay, I'm going to first use a half action to move closer.
Alright, you scoot up 3.
So that is I only need 3 DOS. I'm going to use an Ethereum core, then use a point of luck.
Okay.
Wait, why do I have 3? That is 12 out of 77.
Well, there's your 6 degrees. Not that you need them anymore.
Right, it's just like... Yep. Okay, so that means I get to shape the wood.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it would be 12 out of 97 because of that charge. But, oh well, it's still within range.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be shaping the wood. Okay, so it pretty much says I can shape the wood to the physical limits of the table.
Alright. So you could just make a hole where he is, just have it bend outwards.
Yeah, I'm going to make a big hole.
Alright. It turns into a round table with a hole in the center. And the officer is now no longer in heavy cover.
Okay. And I still have my weapon out.
Yeah, but you just used 2 half actions.
I already did, so that's my turn.
Alright. Then it falls to Yonder Jamez.
Jamez, really?
I'm trying to keep it lively.
Anyways, what kind of action does it take to inject someone?
I think it'll say on the item. It's probably a half action. And then you have to spend a half to ready an item.
Right.
Usually.
Well, first off, I'm going to start off by using Healing Touch on Arthur.
Well, first you gotta move to him.
Yeah, that's 6 meters.
But actually, technically, aren't you guys are all still in your strikers, right?
Yep.
That should double your base movement, I think.
Oh, right. So I could have moved 6.
Right.
So,
Anyways,
take a
yeah.
half move to move up to him.
Right, do that. And then, let's see. So I've got spell casting is will. So I've got 43 there, plus 10 from my skill with spell work. And another plus 20 from the condition from the whole environmental conditions.
Yep.
Correct? So that is plus 30 altogether. I need to get below 73. That's a nice high roll right there.
Yeah. That's the game at work.
Okay, I rolled 43. So that is 4 degrees of success, I believe.
What was your target number?
And so, yeah, that stops all bleed, and Arthur recovers 4 wounds, I believe.
Okay. Alright, Arthur, you get the lovely injection of magic.
Which kind of closes up some of the wounds, at least gets them to stop bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And James is also going to ask you as he shows the needles he's got on him. Also need some painkillers.
What do painkillers do?
Trying to remember. I can't remember off the top of my head what they exactly do.
Oh, painkillers.
Medication test is a half action. Removes penalties for wounds and extreme pain. Gives a plus 10 to fear test for 1d10 divided by 2 hours, but a minus 10 on toughness test to stay conscious.
Like, I'm good.
Alright then. And with that, James is going to move back into cover, so the rest of you can keep fighting.
Hold on. Sorry. Nobody will watch this, who cares, but my live reaction, apparently, Wave 13 was just announced for X-Wing. And they literally just announced Wave 12 last week, so hey, I got an X-Wing video to make tonight.
Oh, lovely.
But
Nice.
I'll get to that later. Alright, so
Nice.
It's the officer's turn now. He's a little bad. You ruined his desk. Now I need to check. Revolver.
So
Revolver, are you
Matt-
slow? Because if it's not slow.
So it's like mad
Nope, just
Scythian
critical.
noises.
Yeah, mad Russian noises. He's just gonna double tap.
Okay.
Oh, actually, and you're in point blank now.
Yes.
You moved right up there. So let's see, where's the stats? To check officer, warfare ranged is 30, point blank is plus 30, I think.
Yes.
Alright, so the first one misses, he rolls a 78 out of 60. But that
This
is a
one,
50 out of 60, so you will be hit unless you do something.
50, 60. I'll cast active barrier,
Alright, roll him.
and because of the charged conditions, yep. So, so if I remember right, that is 45 out of. Oh, right. Then there's that plus 10 from the spell cast things.
No, plus 20.
Yeah, well, I meant that I had a plus 10 for my spell casting because I put it up to plus 10.
Oh wow, jeez, everybody's at that level now. You guys have been spending your days in the field studying, I guess.
40. So that's actually is 45 out of 67.
Alright, that's 2 degrees, that beats his 1 degree. You quickly call up a barrier, and the revolver slug bounces off.
It's like,
Top of the round, Arthur. You're not bleeding anymore,
Arthur.
and you feel better. There's a guy trying to poke you with a bayonet.
I don't like that. So, well,
There's also
first,
2 guys who are shooting the shit out of you.
Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm gonna throw up passive barrier again. Am gonna burn a charge on my core though.
Mhm.
So now
Are
I'm gonna
you
have
quick casting?
Huh?
Are you quick casting again?
Yes.
Right.
So that's gonna give me still a plus 30.
Yeah.
Because I totally forgot my effing plus 10.
Yeah, you
skill.
forgot you hit the books too.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone forgot.
Son of a.
Well,
All right, so I'm gonna spend.
people forgot.
I'm gonna spend a point of luck to re-roll here because I rolled a 79. I'm like, what the heck?
Of course, naturally.
Okay, so I'm not using these dice anymore.
Mm-hmm. What'd you roll?
87.
Okay. Do you want to fizzle or do you want to push?
It's me fatigue, correct?
Yes. And you get 0 degrees, which becomes 1 degree for a duration. Actually, no, it doesn't. It lasts until the end of this turn. It's not even a full degree.
Yeah, so I will let it fizzle.
Okay. Once again, you're trying to concentrate, but it's hard. You're not in extreme pain, but it still hurts. You got shot twice.
I'm gonna need some foci or something. Okay, so I still got a guy trying to
stick you like a pig, yes.
Me, so I will cut him.
Okay.
Use my other dice here.
Just a regular attack?
Yeah. Oh, okay. That is better, I guess. Oh wait, no, that's 39 out of 41. So
0 degrees. Let's see.
0 degrees.
He tries to parry. No, that's a 34 out of 30 on Warfare Melee. He does not parry.
Okay, so I hit.
Actually, wait. Is Bandit defensive on a rifle?
I know it does more damage. Let me check here real quick.
Well, I'm already at the table. Let me just scroll down.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay,
it
so
is.
he gets a plus 10. So he technically gets 34 out of 40. So he also gets 0 degrees. What's your Warfare Melee? It's 4, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you still win. So you still hit.
Alrighty, so 1d10 plus 9.
Yeah, because temper.
Yep. So that is 15 damage, pin 8.
Okay, you slash through his sword, through his rifle, and through him, and he falls over. Blah.
Blah.
Because with pen 8, he's got a 3 toughness. You rolled how much damage again? Was it like 15? Yeah, that's his total wounds already. So he's dead. You stab him in the what was your original 2-hit roll?
6. I mean, 2 hit? No,
yeah, what was
39.
Your roll? 39. Sorry, 93. Where do you stab him now? In his left leg.
I just have a thing against their legs, apparently.
Well, it's below their guard. That's how you beat his parry. You sweep low. Also, with a a tempered sword, it goes through pretty well. So yeah, he's rather dead. You nick something important.
All right, so I still have
you still got a half.
half. Yeah.
Now that means you can't charge.
I can't
but
charge.
you are still in strikers.
Charge. So that means I can get 6. Now the officer is
He's right there. He's within melee.
He's in with the melee?
Yeah.
You're
not currently engaging him in melee, but he's within your melee range.
Okay. So let me think here.
He's down about 3 revolver rounds.
Excuse me?
I said he's down about 3 revolver rounds.
Do we have any rules about non-lethal blows?
That would be grappling mostly, I think. Otherwise, I don't think there's any explicit rules. Yeah, this is normally under the grappling system, I think.
Okay. How beat up does the officer look?
I mean, he's not in extreme pain or anything. He's still pretty functional, but he has been blown up a little.
Okay. So, what kind of metal objects are in the room? Are there like metal tables or chairs or anything?
Not tables, but there's comms equipment. You know, there's radios, wireless telegrams, basically. There's metal framings for, like, the maps and stuff. He's wearing an armored vest. There's guns lying around. Parts of the train itself are a metal frame.
Alright.
You could totally toff him, just make the floor paneling leap up.
Well, what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to quick cast magnetism and attract some metal floor paneling towards him, at which point I will half cast warp metal to basically wrap and bind him with it.
Alright, roll.
So I am burning a charge on both of these, so I'm gonna be using 3 of this total, because Jesus fucking Christ, my dice. So first, at a plus 30 is magnetism. Yeah, I needed that shit. Jesus Christ. Still roll play. So let me. Yeah, perfect. All right, so 67 out of 4. So yeah, that's 1 degree of success. Oh, this person still takes damage though.
Because you're hitting him.
Yeah, but he takes so he's gonna take 1d10 divided by 2. Plus
Alright.
will, so it takes.
Oh, and what was your roll? Spellcasting roll, because I'll be hitting location.
Because
that matters.
60. No, yeah, 6. Bleh. 57. That's what it was.
57 rolls up to 75. Why do I have the middle of nowhere in my document? Anyway, okay. Where is that? Let's see, someday I'll learn to remember. 75. In the leg. Makes sense. So, did you roll your damage?
Yeah. Do I round up or down for times for half?
Up. I believe we have decided that everything rounds up in this system.
Okay, so that's, he takes 9 then.
Really? At 1d10 divided by 2?
Huh? Plus, will modifier.
Plus will. Okay. Wow, so he takes 9 to the leg. Alright, so what's his toughness? 3? Okay, and then there's 1 in the battle dress, so he reduces that by 4, so he takes 5. So it's 12 out of 16. He is still conscious. Ow. I'm curious. I want to see what his exact hit location was at 75. I want to see if you, smacked him in the knee. No, right in the shin.
Oh, I think that's just as bad.
So you smack him in the shin with a metal floor panel, and then...
yeah, he's going to be comically hopping up and down.
Oh, God, this is going to be weird. All right, so I rolled a 44. So we got another magical mishap about to happen here.
Right, but that's successful.
But with all, I got a plus 50, so I got 5. I got 5 degrees of success.
Okay. So the way
Fun.
that works is degrees of success reduce it by 10, basically.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's minus.
And
50.
there is a 0-0-0 result. So.
All right. Well, that's what would happen. Cause
well,
that's
you got to roll it first.
Minus 50.
It's a percentile.
Oh, I got to roll. Oh, there. Oh shit! I rolled a 93.
So that becomes 43. Oh, this is hilarious. Tone. The spell produces a sharp ringing tone as the ether interacts with the air and ground, which stays for 1 round. Everyone who can hear it must make a toughness test or take -10 on all tests for the duration of the sound. So, everybody roll toughness.
Oh, God. Oh, I got an 18. I make it. Yay.
Okay.
Could you stop? No, could you kindly stop trying to cast spells?
No.
Not really. That's one of his MOs. So you cast Warp Steel, right?
Yep, and I'm basically going to trap him in the floor panning. So basically, it starts at his feet and it just kind of just bends and twists and grinds around until he's...
Okay, that's... Okay. 13, so yeah.
Alright. None of you can hardly hear this tone through all the ringing anyway. But as the whole train car starts to resonate, let's roll some quick toughness tests for these assholes. I'm not gonna roll for the officer. He's basically out of the fight. That's his arms. His arms and legs are taken care of. He's not a mage, so he cannot possibly do anything to break a steel panel with his bare hands. Alright, one of the guys at the end rolls about 6, so he's fine. And then rolls a 27, so he's fine. So both of those guys are fine. There's just a really loud noise once again. This is actually clearer and higher, like the peal of a bell.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So yeah.
But that is all my actions.
Yep, so he's bound up. Infantry go next, right? Yeah. You tied up their officer. They're not happy with you. Also, you killed 2 of their guys. So they will once again aim and shoot. Shoot and scoot. Hot one!
Well, let me try and evade, I guess.
Yep, you can still do that.
Let's
see.
Let me, actually, no, I'm gonna use, the bear. I'm gonna use my active barrier.
Well, let me check, because you'll reduce his degrees of success because of your passive, right? By 4?
It fizzled, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right, you fizzled it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let me calculate what his degrees of success you gotta beat are. His warfare range is 30, and then he gets a +10 for close and a +10 because he aimed, so he's got 5 degrees.
I might be able to do it. I said I get plus 30. So... No, I do not. Well, I reduced it by... Well, no, let's see. 56. Or that's what I rolled, so plus 30, so that'd be 74. So yeah, so I got like 1 degree. No, 2 degrees of success. No, 1 degree, just 1. So yeah, no, I don't.
Okay. So you were
and
hit.
That was my... Yep, I am hit. Again.
Your response. He rolls like shit, though. So that's a 3 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 7, and then because it's a critical hit, that doubles before damage reduction, so that becomes a 14 pen 4. To your head.
Oh, God.
What's the armor in your head like?
I still got temper, so that's 4, I believe. No, it's 6.
Alright, so you actually knock 2 off. So you take 12. Is that half your wounds? Oh wait, no, there's toughness involved. That's right, because that was just the armor. So what's your toughness?
3.
Alright, so you still take less than 10. You take, like, what, 8? That should be well below
how
half your... it was 14 pen 4.
14 pen 4. 6 armor minus 4. That's 2, 10, 3, so 7.
Alright, so you take 7.
I'm still down to 8 wounds, though.
Alright.
But
was that half your total?
Damn barrier up to save my life for some odd reason.
But was that half your total?
No. I have 24 wounds total. So,
Alright,
it'd have to be,
so you don't take any special damage. You do, however, get shot near your ear. Bounces off your helmet. Ow.
More ringing.
Yeah. And the other guy gets to shoot. But he rolls a 69 out of 50 and misses. Bang! It goes downrange somewhere. And if I were a bastard, I'd be rolling scatter for all of these, but officially that's only for dim blast weapons. Hey, so, speaking of blast, it's Bailey, but I gotta take a break for a second and I'll be right back. So, Bailey, you have plenty of time to think about what you're doing. Please don't leave a whole shitload of dead air on the mic.
I'm wondering, would I be able to use Healing Touch twice, since it's a half action?
No. The rule now is you can only cast a single spell once per
round.
turn. Yeah, round. So, yeah, you would need.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
How does your healing touch work?
Roll spell casting as a half action. You recover wounds equal to the degrees of success. I cannot target myself with it. Oh, and bleeding is stopped.
Oh, well, that's the best thing. Best thing to do is probably spend Aether charges to maximize it.
Yeah.
On that.
Let's see here. As for me, they're still, well, the officer is out of the fight, so.
Yeah.
And there's 2 infantrymen still left who are further away.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hang on. I just remembered something.
What?
I have the bleeding heart metal. And I think that, I don't know, I gotta check something here. Real quick.
Anyway, I'm back.
Alright, so are the last 2 infantry guys in cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're firing at you, so they only take -20.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's
they are
right. I have the bleeding heart, so I would have got
squares.
+1 wound from when Kirby healed me last time.
So you have 1 more wound than you thought.
Yeah, because I get shot a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I think.
Well, I'm gonna get plenty of healing practice. That means.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Firebolt on those 2 infantry.
Firebolt!
One of them.
Well, yeah.
Firebolt!
One
No,
of
he
them.
doesn't have fireball yet. Just the firebolt. Gonna throw some fire. Alright, go for it. Roll them.
I'm doing it. And that. Okay, so +20.
I'm kind of surprised these guys are causing you so much trouble. Maybe it's just because you guys are rolling terribly.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if I can get my passive barrier up, these guys wouldn't have been able to do shit to me.
Well, yeah, no, because
Yeah,
they've got basically
so-
30s and everything. They have the minimal
So-
wounds at 15. Their only
Nice.
skills are athletics, awareness, and evasion.
Okay. I got this. So that's.
Bailey will be happy that each one of them is carrying a hand grenade.
I'm just currently not spending luck or Aether charges on this.
Well, remember, you get +20 because that's still going on. You get 3 more rounds of that.
Yeah. Okay, so +20 -20, then +10. Okay, so I got.
Actually, that raises a good point. What is...
I got 47 out of 47.
Well, let me actually look at what it says. Because, technically speaking, Firebolt makes my cast a successful picture on the same. When I launch Firebolt with attack. Your spellcasting roll doesn't take the -20 for cover.
Oh, it doesn't?
No,
That's interesting.
because you're
So that
spellcasting.
would-
You're not. After you successfully spellcast, you pick a target and make an attack, which they can evade.
Okay, so I got 47 out of 60.
67.
for
Okay,
my
so you got 2
spell
degrees.
casting, at least.
So he
And
can choose to
now-
dodge. He rolls a 100. So roll damage.
Okay. That is alright. So I have fire. That does. Okay. So I have 10-2 on this.
Which will
Wait.
destroy his armor because he's wearing a battle dress.
Okay. That is... So that is 12 and 2.
Alright, well, these guys are fresh. So that's 12. But that actually becomes 9 because he has toughness. That's more than half, though, so roll special damage.
Alright.
Also, flame tag.
Yes.
What does that do?
I think that sets them on fire. Flame tag.
is on fire!
Flame. The weapon sets targets on fire unless they make an additional agility test when hit with an attack. A target who's been set on fire with this weapon takes 1d10 / divide by 2 damage, which ignores armor and TM each round until they put themselves out, either using a full action or a half action agility test. The character who is on fire must immediately make a fear test in -20.
Alright, so he is on fire. He fails his agility test. Roll the special damage before I roll his fear test.
Okay. Where did that happen? Okay. Time to roll the 3D. Okay, so that is... Okay, so 3d10 plus 5, so that's 19 plus 5 is 24.
Alright, 24 to his shin.
I'm changing all these guys. I'm just these guys. Fuck you guys. Yes.
Because, guess what? It's another shin shot.
It's...
You guys seem to like making people hop on their feet. Next thing I know, you're going to start firing at their feet, intentionally yelling at them to dance.
All right, so he takes 2 bleed,
And
That wouldn't be honorable.
that's
and
not
now he's on
really
fire,
worth-
and he has to make a fear test.
Yes. At a -20.
So he has a 10% chance. That's a 44. That is a no. Where did you go? Fear test. Alright. Rolls 1d10 with the fear outcome, adding +10 for each degree of failure. That's 3. So plus 30. So 51, 81. Becomes paralyzed with fear. Can take no action for 4 rounds. So he's gonna burn to death, is what that means.
He might as well just might as well put him out.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna count that guy as done.
Yeah.
You just throw a fireball low, smacks him in the legs, the fire just creeps up his body as he goes, "Wow!" And that's all he does.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Because he's
it's
gonna
like-
take, what is it?
Huh.
Is it 1d10 divided by 5, which ignores armor and toughness each round?
Yeah, 1d10 divided by 2, ignores armor and toughness.
Yeah, he's done in like 2 rounds.
Oh god.
Which he can't move for. So yeah, he's doomed. That was only a half action, I think, Mr. Bailey.
Actually, it's a
Is it a full action firebolt?
action. Yeah.
Alright. So
Yeah, man,
jumps,
man, fire.
aka James, aka some guy needs healing again.
Right.
Tee-hee.
Let's go see what I can do for that guy.
Well, you're standing right next to him.
Right. So yeah, healing touch. And I still get +30 altogether. Yes. Oh, yeah. 92. Though I suppose I could use luck.
You could
What
love to
would
reroll, and of course that means you can, when a spell fails, you can choose to do what am I looking for?
I think it's like push it.
Yeah, you can push or fizzle.
And push has the risk of a magical mishap, but
no, push just makes you
No,
fatigued.
push gets it to 1, and then you become fatigued.
being that we're in the middle of a raid like this probably shouldn't push it. So yeah.
Fizzle.
Think I should save my luck for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be going immediately. I'm gonna try and throw up my barrier.
Alright then. And I'll just let it fizzle. Is also, yeah, had a bad run of luck there. But maybe I should inject him now because he's gonna be in pain.
Well, actually, that's a good question. Are you below half your wounds?
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah, so he's in pain.
Question I had. I know the rule is.
By the way, you're very far away. You might want to point your microphone at your face.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I wasn't facing my microphone. I forgot that it's not on my head anymore.
Yeah, that happens.
The rule is you can only cast a spell once per round. Is that you can only cast it one attempt, or is it one success?
I think that was one attempt.
Okay.
So you can't quick cast to infinitely try.
All right.
Right. In any case, yeah. You think I should inject him with the painkillers despite his earlier objections?
I mean, you're the medic. You can decide. He's been hit again.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely don't want his performance to suffer for it, so...
Make a medication test, then.
Right, let's go for it. Okay, I definitely succeeded. I rolled 11.
Nice.
Alright. Arthur, you get shot up with painkillers.
Ah!
Yeah.
Needles!
So yeah, my intelligence was 43, and I have training in medication, so I just was trying to beat 43. So yeah, I had 3 degrees of success there.
Okay.
So yeah, all of a sudden, you don't feel quite, you don't feel so hurty anymore.
Yeah, your pain fades. Let me see. I think we need to roll a 1d10 divided by 5, I think.
For what?
Determine how long it lasts. Alright, so for 3 hours, you ignore penalty for wounds and extreme pain, you get a +10 on fear tests, but you take a -10 to toughness test to stay conscious, because you're a little numb. But otherwise, hey, you feel good.
Alrighty. How about I don't go unconscious at any point?
The officer is not available right now. So, top of the round, Arthur. Those two, well, one of those two guys is still available to shoot at you. The other one is on fire and doesn't seem to be doing much about it.
So I will free cast with a charge. Passive barrier again.
Okay.
Using different fucking dice this time. Nope. Son of... Well, okay, this isn't bad, but I rolled a 22. So we got another magical mishap.
Wow, you were just full of it. This is our 5th session of this game.
You can't. You rolled 22, and that failed.
No,
No.
magic mishap is every doubles when you spellcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
Yeah.
10% chance.
in that case. Oh wait, yeah. For a moment, I was like, that man and I had a magical mishap, but no, that was for medication roll.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, literally there's a 10% chance on every magic roll.
Yeah, and
but yeah, so it's hilarious though. We had it like never, and now you're rolling it all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead and roll me some beans. Well, first, what did you cast again? Passive barrier.
Yep.
So how many degrees?
I bet at the very least, at least this time, it actually worked.
Yeah.
Plus 30, 74 minus 22. That is 52. So 5 degrees of success.
Alright. So that's another minus 50.
Yep. This time I have my barrier for 5 rounds. Yay. Man, I am not rolling low for this shit. I rolled a 98, so we got 48.
Still town.
Does it stack? Or does it just continue on?
Well, it's a new round, so guess what? The first tone is over.
Oh, okay. So, roll them toughness tests?
Yeah, we roll toughness. This time it lasts for 5 rounds.
Okay.
I rolled a...
That guy rolls an
20...
80, so he fails.
Oh, God.
That was, okay. I got a 64 out of 41.
Alright, you take a minus 10 until the tone ends. Because the ringing in your ears is very loud.
Yay! It's like... Oh god, I can hear it now.
You just kind of hear a...
Well, yeah, this is, like I said, a light, clear tone. Like crystalline bells. Centered on Arthur, for some reason.
It's like... Glass torch. It's like... Okay.
Curbs, did you roll?
Kirby?
Or for what?
Toughness.
Toughness, because he did the whole...
Oh, right. I gotta do that again, huh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 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 yep.
Oh, now I found the mishaps too.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna look at that. Like, what shenanigans is gonna be happening?
62.
Alright, you also take a minus 10 for 5 rounds.
Oh.
Which one or what?
Just a minus 10 to everything. The sound is loud and distracting. It's only for 5 rounds, though.
So I just looked up mishap, and guess what?
What?
Trying to quick cast adds a plus 20 to any mishap.
Well, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 70? No, 68.
I rolled
fire.
Yeah, 68.
Oh, this is even better. The spell backfires with a particularly large explosion of force, completely destroying any armor or clothing with an armor value of 4 or less. Damaging all carried or worn items by 1 step, though your shit's all tempered, so that might not matter. Unsecured items may be lost and blown away 1d10 meters. Are you carrying anything on your person that you think is unsecured?
Well, I'm wielding my sword, so I would say would I have to make like a strength test?
Yeah, make a strength test. And don't forget your magnetism bonus.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh, so it'd be an athletics test. That's what it'd be. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 16.
Okay, fine. You hold on to your sword.
So basically, like, my clothes just kind of go boom. This barrier pops up.
Yeah, the barrier pops around you and just kind of generates a concussive wave of force. I think all your armor stays on, because you're wearing body armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's tempered, so it's all...
Greater than 4.
It adds 4, so it's... Yeah, so it's all 6 and 8.
And that means it's not damaged 1 step, because it would have to be damaged 2 steps.
Yeah. But my shotgun... My trench gun... What? Stop. Let's
yeah, your
see.
trench gun, not your sword.
and
I mean, it's literally everything.
yeah. So hang on, let me get on my character sheet here. I'm carrying a pack full of stuff.
So the item table. Light damage. Small cosmetic damage, no structural damage. -5 to test to use the item. Fixes a full action with a mechanics test.
So my trench gun is damaged. My bayonet is damaged. My heavy pistol is damaged. My trench knife is damaged. Body armor and sword is fine.
And a bayonet? Why do you have 2 knives?
Yeah. Sir.
You already have a sword.
Sir.
Why do you have so many knives?
He is all of knives.
It's all like, you never know when you might lose a knife. Or you might need to throw a knife. Or when you might lose a weapon.
Or when you lose all the weapons.
Although once we do get done with this campaign, I am going to redo my gear a bit, so I am not carrying so much. It's kind of hard to do in the middle of nowhere on a train.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
All right. So everybody ignore that they failed their toughness test on town because Arthur exploded instead.
Yeah.
Good job, Arthur.
So did my clothes just get like completely blown off?
Nah, that counts as part of your armor.
Okay.
That's if you're wearing battle dress. Then yes, you're just. Or God forbid, you're in civilian garb.
Suddenly naked.
Totally naked, and I would keep fighting too. Just.
Well, I mean that's why there's spells for that.
Oh, no.
Steel skin.
All right, so I got my Battle Siberia up. It's up for 5 rounds now. Yay.
And meanwhile, old James is glaring at you, just like, what the heck do you think you're doing, in making a mess like that?
Combat magic. Oh, wait, no. I got it better. There's a Hezri Dresden quote for this. He puts the ick in magic.
Well, considering what I'm doing makes me get hurt less, makes less work for you, right?
But if you hurt yourself, it's a little counterproductive.
I am perfectly fine.
Alright, okay, we're pushing talking as a free action here.
Yeah.
You got 2
I'm
half
combat
actions left.
ready, and now I charge.
Okay.
I will charge standing.
He's been shooting though, so it's only -20.
-20? I bet I can cleave through with him and the cover.
Yeah, probably.
So I charge.
Well, maybe. Toughness modifier.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna eat it.
Yeah, he's got like 5 extra armor.
Let's see here. So -20. I get a what? +10 for charging. So, oh wait, wrong. Okay, there we go. 41, 21, 31. 2 degrees of success.
Okay. He does not parry.
Here comes the pain.
And what was your roll again?
My roll was I just put my dice. What was it?
You got 2 degrees.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So I'm turning, and my total was -10. I got 2 degrees, so it was 11. I think. God damn it! This is why I need to write it down.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because that's actually important. I need to know where you hit him.
Okay, wait, let me. Alright, so my melee is 41, -20, 21, +10, 31. I got 2 degrees. Yes, that had been like, and it was like. So yeah, so 11.
Alright.
That's what it was.
Okay. Alright, well, roll damage.
Let me see. Put my sword. 2010 plus 11
Okay.
total.
11 total. What's your pen?
Oh, 8.
8. Okay, so that does actually take care of the cover and his armor. Leaves him with toughness. Okay. And what was your damage roll again? Was it
Excuse me. 3 plus
you
6.
seriously need to start writing stuff down.
Yeah. 3 plus 6 plus 3, so 12 total.
Okay, 12 total minus 3, so that goes down to 9. So roll special damage, because you did over half
me?
his wounds.
Okay,
You've hit him in the right arm.
He's got tired legs.
You hit your leg quota.
Yeah. Leg day is done. And I rolled a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of stab through, slash at his body a couple times. You kind of stab him in the finger area a little, bruise up his fingers a little. In addition to actually stabbing him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably as he tries to dodge, and you just punch through the train car. Mm-hmm. You, like, smack his hand with the flat of your blade. So he takes a little bit of bruising.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you rolled a little low. If you'd done higher, you could have broken his finger, which would have a dramatic mechanical effect.
Oh.
Because he would lose his part of his hand function, basically.
Oh, God. Well, I'm not done, because I'm going to free cast Shocking Touch.
Okay.
Normally, I ain't going to spend a charge on it, though. Chris, you're not going to believe this.
Doubles?
I rolled an 11.
Huh.
What is this? Like the one?
This is the 4th one.
Okay.
So, probability-wise, I think it balances out, because we didn't roll magical mishaps hardly at all for, like, 3 or 4 sessions. And then now we're rolling a whole bunch.
So...
So how many degrees?
Let me just do some quick mental math here. First out the plus 20, then the minus 20, so... We're at 3 degrees of success for this spell. Now let me roll for the magical mishap. What happens if you roll doubles on a magical mishap?
Nothing.
Okay, thank God.
It's not...
I rolled a 50.
You rolled a 55?
I rolled a 55, so that becomes that comes to 25.
Yeah. Regular backfire. The spell adds a bit of concussive pop and an extra belch of smoke as force blasts back the mage, damaging their armor and clothing items 1 step. So now your armor is damaged 1 step. Because it's been twice damaged.
Hang on a second here.
Unless it's not necessarily how it works. God, I should probably
Oh, wait.
Language.
I totally forgot. I still need to add the fucking 20 from the...
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, because I quick cast it, so it's 45.
Goddamn tone again. Now you make a tone. Now everybody rolls toughness.
Alright.
Actually, hold on. Let me figure out how long it lasts. 1. Okay, so it's not a huge deal.
Okay, I failed it.
Alright. Now you take minus 10.
Honestly, 28.
Alright, so you're fine. It probably doesn't matter because it's 1 round, and I'm pretty sure with a shocking touch, he's gonna get this guy. Roll shocking touch damage. He can't dodge.
Yeah, so I rolled a 34 out of 34, by the way, but let me see here. Shocking touch. 1d10 plus will modifier, which ignores armor but not toughness, and acts as stun tag. So 1d. So he takes 11.
Yeah, he's done so. That would put him at 20 out of 15 wounds.
Alright.
You catch him with the sword hand, then you just reach around the door frame and just... boop.
Nope.
Alright, combat is done. All the tones stop.
Yes.
All the lightning stops outside.
Right.
Nightingale continues to swear for at least a couple extra minutes.
And I think and James is going to pull out his first aid kit and start treating Arthur, while grumbling, you cast another spell and cause another mishap like that, and so help me, I will shoot you up with a sedative and leave you here.
Get your head in the games, mage.
And so like, I'm just turn back. It's like telling me not to cast spells is like telling you not to heal a person.
At the very least, I don't end up making a mess of myself.
I think what he's trying to get at is like, don't cast spells. Like, hey, focus, buddy, or you're gonna cause a risk to the unit. So, do better.
It's like, hey, that was great.
Arthur, you may think of the lovely image cap from Order of the Stick. Your approval fills me with shame.
I'm just like, slap both you on the back. So it's like...
Okay, so how's the first aid thing work exactly again?
It's a medication test.
And I rolled a 21 on that.
Alright, so what's your degrees there? That is the wrong document. So
Medication is intelligence, and I've got 43 on that, so I believe that's 2 degrees of success, and being I'm a field medic, all people I apply the first aid action to heal an additional wound.
Okay, so we find the first aid action with my lovely scrolling. First aid, medication test, recovers 1 wound for every full DOS, so you get back 3, Arthur.
Okay. Grebs, you can use Healing Touch out of combat, too.
Yeah, but then he could roll a magical mishap, and then what's gonna happen?
Then I'm gonna come in and laugh at him and be like, what now?
By the way, above you, clang, clang, like somebody striking a heavy object on the roof of the train.
I was like, they must be walking on top of it.
Oh, what else?
You hear a click on the radio. It's Corporal Cabrera. No, that's Nightingale trying to point her rifle down so she can shoot you. Respectfully, Warrant Officer, I believe the phrase would be if we were in the Navy, please stop rocking the boat. Click.
Copy that.
Yeah, you annoyed the poison mage a little bit. Well, she's already annoyed because she's also a wood mage, so she's climbing on top of a metal train. But now she's pissed off because you caused it to lightning storm for like a solid 30 seconds.
How'd you know it was me?
Because... well, boys.
Yeah, but also...
also,
there was lots of banging and explosions, which nobody's happy about. But anyway, so I feel like since one combat took us almost 2 hours, we're probably going to want to speed this up a little.
All right. Well, let's.
You clear the command car. There's nobody else in it.
Cool.
If you care, each of these guys is carrying, standard issue. They've got a repeating rifle, a bayonet, some spare ammo, and a hand grenade each. The officer is carrying his revolver, a officer's saber. He's got his own repeating rifle kind of slung, and then he's got an armored vest.
So...
well, we caught him alive, and we'll use him for...
oh yeah, no, he's kind of rolling around the floor. Like a human steel burrito.
and he has a revolver. I'll take his revolver.
Alright.
Don't take an officer's weapon. It's like, don't take his weapon, so he accepted his surrender. So...
trophy collecting is pretty par for the course for mages.
Yeah, I know. But, it's one thing to take something from a man that is dead. It's another thing to take something from a man that's still alive.
Okay. Bailey, your thoughts? It's a very shiny revolver.
It's very shiny.
It's very new, actually.
I have. Ah. Well, actually, this is. I'll leave it alone.
Awesome.
Alright, so what do you do
Not
now?
within my.
What now?
Move forward.
Well, let's just search the command car if anything's left after several explosions and backfires.
Also, a literal fire.
Also a literal fire.
It's not great. The first room is basically trashed. A grenade went off. Many bullets were missed. There was a greater backfire in here. You whiffed with at least one sword stroke and stabbed a wall. So it's just a mess in here. You're lucky not everything's on fire.
Alright, yeah,
the second
that's
room is a
okay.
little better. There's another couple of map tables in here. One of which appears to have been converted into a card table. Where these guys were playing cards, it looks like. There's a lamp in here. An oil lamp. Like I said, there's some maps in the area. There is a wireless telegram. However, these guys appear to practice basic OPSEC. There is not a blotter pad or a roll of ticker tape left with all the latest telegram messages.
Good job, guys.
There is an officer's logbook here, but it's all written in Scythian. You have a guy who can read that, but you know that would be minutes, hours, days of translation.
Well, let's just take it with us.
Okay. You pocket the logbook
Yeah.
for later. Other than that, there's not really anything else here. Unless you know, want to scrounge for spare parts or
Really,
something.
Nah, I'm good. Carry on. Next car.
Yeah.
Alright, so like I said, we're probably going to expedite this a little because that took a while. So
Yeah.
after the artillery car and the command car, let's see. There's another, no, there's not another RD car up front. There's a couple of troop cars, I remember, right? I think there's some empty flatbed cars.
Well, I said, if there's a troop car, we're not going to go through the goddamn troop car. We'll go, like, over...
Yeah, no, I figured that.
Yeah.
Those are towards the front. There's a couple of troop cars on the front. But what you run into next are cargo cars, box cars. A bit like on your train. So you encounter it first. The boxcar, there is a door into it from the back, not just from the sides, but it is padlocked.
Oh.
Before you can think about though, the very large muzzle brake of an anti-tank rifle taps you on the shoulder.
Oh. I will get out of Nightingale's way. I mean, I'll turn to face Nightingale.
They're basically assembled above you. They're on the roof. Because it took them as long to climb up there and slowly make their way across as it did for you guys to do shooting and yelling and hollering. She kind of looks you up and down and says, "You look a little worse for the wear." And then she probably has to speak up a little because you still hear... So basically it's like, there's, let's see, I think I said there were 3, like, cargo cars. So basically what the second team asks, hey, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to skip each of the cargo cars? Do you want us to go ahead and check the next one and keep going? What do you want?
It's like, I'll tell them, the interior team will check this first one, you guys go check the second one, and we'll convene in the third one.
Alright. They basically just hop from train car to train car. It's really easy in sprinters.
Okay.
Yep.
So, padlock.
Great.
I slice it!
Okay.
That's-
Yeah, I think you can just do that. You got a temper. I don't really need you to roll anything on it. You cut the padlock chain. Padlock drops. Clunk.
Open the cargo car.
Alright, you pop it open. What's your light source, by the way? Because it's the middle of the night.
Voidstone.
Alright.
And the lantern.
So the gentle star-like light of your voidstone spills into the car, where you see dozens of people in civilian clothes huddled for warmth. In the dark.
The gasp!
It's like,
They start yakking in Scythian and recoil. As they are scared of you.
Alright, I'll try, I'll speak out in English. It's like I am with the federal states. I am with the federal states military. Can anyone understand me?
They don't actually understand what you're saying because these are Scythian peasants. I'm not even going to make an in check for them. They don't. They do ever understand the words federal states. So there's lots of America. You know, people crowd around you. You're not Russian. You are mobbed by people complaining.
Yeah, James is with you, right? So yeah, if James also speaks up in Scythian. If you're not so eloquent in English, you can also speak your native tongue, and I will translate for my companion.
So you were then mobbed by people. The short version of their story, which they all yell repeatedly over each other, is the devil train came to their village. Some guys came out. They fired some guns in the air. They pulled everybody out. They were told they were being forcefully relocated to prevent Bolsheviks from attacking the rail, and they were bundled into the cars. And has been their life for the past couple hours. They don't know where they're going. They just didn't want to get shot.
Clearly, this is kidnapping. This is evil!
Yeah, you know, somebody probably thinks this is a war crime.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys and your dashing American honor definitely do not like this.
Nope.
So what's your play here? You got a translator.
And so it's like, so Mr. James, please confer to these people that we are getting to the bottom of the situation, and hopefully it will be resolved soon. Unfortunately, in the meantime, we must ask them to stay put here while we push ahead to the front of the train.
All right. One of you two roll me an appeal test.
Okay.
I don't know which, if either of you has that, or if either of you are better at it.
Yeah.
I got trained. I don't know what Kirby gets trained. You got trained, Curbs?
I'm afraid I don't have of training in appeal.
All right. So,
I do, so I will roll.
Yes.
Doop, scoopity doop. Let's see. Well, 34 out of 36.
Okay, you pass. You keep them calm. All right. They kind of stay huddled up, but they get that there's not really anywhere else for them to go unless the train stops.
Oh wait, I have honorable. So that is actually 34 out of 56.
Yeah, actually, that's
because I gain a plus 20 to convince someone of my word, honesty, or oath.
All right. Yep. All right. So they stay calm. They understand through your demeanor and through your translator that there's not really anywhere for them to go until you stop the train. If you wanted to be nice, you know that there's an oil lamp in the previous car. You could pop back and give them some light and some heat. Otherwise, it's just body heat and ambient temperature in here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell them that, like, I'll also tell them that the previous cars have been cleared if they wish to move where there might be some better light and heat, but do not push forward and do not push forward.
All right, yeah, now they understand. Are you going to say anything about the officer?
Yeah.
Who's bound in steel.
Yeah, and I'll ask them to please do not harm or kill or toss off the train the prisoner. He will receive
another appeal test, Chief. I don't think your honorable applies to this. This is just trying to convince them. Hey, persuasion, please don't.
Please don't kill. I got a 54 out of 34, so that's a 2 failure.
They nod. Nothing bad will definitely happen to that guy.
I'm gonna spend my other point of luck. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's 26. 34. So, well, I didn't get a full 3 success, but I passed.
Yeah, okay. No, it works. It's not like they're opposing you or anything. So, yeah, alright. They will. Not. That is. Though, there are some, stout young men of the village, perhaps who go hunting, who will definitely police up those rifles and pistols that have been left lying around.
Hey.
Yeah, might as well let them have those weapons.
Yeah, I got no qualms about that. Arm yourself.
There's a click on the radio.
Yep.
Hey, warrant officer. It's Cabrera again. We got a cargo car full of Scythian civilians here.
Yeah, same here. Apparently they're going around kidnapping villages and forcibly moving them. So,
Arrestley says a prayer under her breath. She probably, however you cross yourself with an 8-pointed star. I don't really know how that works.
I don't know. But it's like same in this car. We're giving him the run of the rear cars while we move forward.
All right, I'll tell the guys who speak local to spread that around. So are you assuming you guys are going to start moving to the next car?
Yeah, to get to the third one.
All right, you are met by a flood of civilians who are a little surprised to see you, but are moving back.
Mm-hmm. Let them pass.
Okay.
Shoot, if they have more bodies together, the warmer they'll be. So.
Yeah. So you come to the third car.
Mm-hmm.
It's padlocked again, but...
Cut!
Okay.
I use HM1.
Alright. Hey, guess what's in this cargo car?
More civilians?
Yeah. You've already succeeded on a couple of rolls, and you've got several translators here, several talkers now, so I don't think there's any reason to make it roll again, unless you're going to tell them to do something different, so...
Nope.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty.
Alright, you get a click on your neck radio, your wearable.
Mm-hmm.
It's Nightingale. She's on top of the third car looking ahead. Silverheart. You hear me?
You're breaking up a little there.
Oh, sorry. She says, Silverheart, you hear me?
It's like, I copy 9-Go.
We got 2 empty flatbed cars ahead of us. Then it looks like 2 troop cars. Then the engine. I don't see anybody out here in the middle of the night. But the machine guns on the side of the troop cars are rolling around a little. So I think everybody who's at home is awake.
Well, considering the alarm was raised.
Yeah.
Yep.
And 9-Go, hold your position. Alright, so...
Holding position.
Alright, so we can't let these, Alright, so... We definitely can't go running through no troop cars, so we're basically gonna have to go over around them.
Yeah, probably not. As an example,
that means...
if you're curious, the maximum passenger capacity of a train car is 29. A crew of 1. So, 2 troop cars, that could be at most 60 guys.
Yeah, we can't go through that. So...
You also probably don't want to go across the sides, because there are 2 machine gun mounts.
Yeah.
So...
But at the same time, I would like to point out, if you just leave those guys, you do have a slight problem where somebody might decide to go back and check the rest of the train.
Oh no, I got a plan for this.
Okay, just so you remember.
So I will want to crash the flatbeds quietly.
Okay.
Yeah. Guess I'll also do. Oh.
Alright.
I'll have Team B stay at the rear for.
They will all go prone on top of the boxcar behind you.
Yeah.
And point guns forward.
Yeah. Support team, go. Well, I rolled a 9 on my.
Nope, you're sneaking. All right, everybody who's sneaking, roll athletics. Move
Okay.
silently with agility.
This is agility.
Get it right.
What? Okay. I got this.
And of course, because it's dark and you guys don't have any light sources, the other guys will take some serious penalties.
Yeah, I'll
Not that
definitely
matters
down my.
'cause, I think they failed.
Let's see.
So that is.
What? Stealth is which one?
It's your athletics,
Right.
and it's based on agility.
Did I even. Oh, I have my fire.
Okay, so just roll agility, huh?
Yep.
45 out of
Out of what? You broke up there.
38.
Okay.
45 out of 38.
So you
So
technically failed,
barely
but
one.
guess what? These guys fail way worse than you. Because it's pitch dark.
Okay, so. What? So penalties? Or is it just.
No, it's for you. It's straight edge, unless you get
Okay.
bonuses to athletics.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're all trained in athletics at this point.
I am training in athletics. So
That's
that
useful.
that is. Okay.
Actually, technically, these guys have like a 0% chance. Because it's pitch black is minus 30. But yeah, so
Okay.
so you guys make your way across one flatbed. You make your way partway across the second flatbed, then freeze. The door at the end of the troop car slides open. A bit of light pours out, but not far enough for anybody to see you. You guys all freeze where you're probably crawling along, or moving tactically.
Mhm.
And though technically, if you were actually literally moving tactically, I think there's a bonus to move silently in there. But whatever. And there's what looks like another officer. He's got a lantern in his offhand and his revolver drawn in the other. He shouts in Scythian, "Who goes there?" You get a click on your radio. Nightingale says, "On target. Click once for yes."
I'll remain silent.
Okay. He starts sweeping his lantern back and forth. It looks like he's going to take a step out onto the flatbed.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Has he? Wait. So has he not?
No, he can't see you yet.
No. Has he actually like stepped outside of the car?
Yeah, he'll step outside the car if you guys don't do anything for long enough. Because technically James failed, so this guy heard a noise, but they can't see anything, so they're just like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr."
All right.
Yeah,
So, and about how many meters away is he?
Let's see, probably, he took a step, so probably like somewhere between 10 and 12.
All right. So, I'm gonna get my magic on.
Though I will point out, in case you didn't catch that, Nightingale is telling you, she can delete this guy if you want it.
Yeah, I know, but as I said, I don't know, like, what right, like, it's like I don't want her to shoot, and then all of a sudden have a bunch more people start rushing out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going
hold
to
on.
cast.
I actually need to check something now. She's going to shrink her length away. What's the range on a blowgun? And nobody should ask themselves, wait, she owns a blowgun? That would be a stupid question.
I'm
The
not
answer is
surprised.
yes.
She has.
30 meters.
Yeah, totally
3
not
meters.
surprised by that.
Yeah, and she's got 3 doses of venom. She could give him the dart instead.
That
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
Yes.
So I will be like... So I will, I'll give the click.
Okay. Alright. She's had plenty of time to aim, so we'll give her a full action aim. That's what, like... Aiming. Aim. Full aim is plus 30. She's nocturnal, so there's no penalties for this. That's an +6 out of 90. No, not 90. 73.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's 5 degrees of success. He is unaware, so he can't dodge. Where's his 60? I think that's the body. Yep, 60 is the body. So let's roll yonder damage. Blowgun. Ooh, max damage. So that's 5, pierce 5. That goes through his vest. So he gets a dart in the 60. What location is 60? Where about in his body? Also, that's the lungs, so somewhere in his torso. So we roll special damage first. Wow, okay, jeez. That's 7, 8, 9. That's 15 plus 9. I have a calculator, I can probably do math that way. Yeah, it's 24, just like I thought. Ooh, okay, so he gets the breath knocked out of him as he takes a dart right in the rib. So he's, in the middle of, who goes, ugh! And now, we find out what venom does. Not venom rounds, literal venom. Takes normal weapons costs against the toxic tag. Toxic must make a toughness test or become poisoned. That's a big nope for him.
Oh, bad.
A poison target takes 1d10 damage which ignores armor, but not toughness at the start of their round. Every new round of damage is taken. So let's see. So he took 5. So let's... That's 10. So that's 7. So he's at 12 out of 16. So he pulls the dart out of his chest, and he goes, I don't know. It's like, oh, what is this? He doesn't pass his second toughness test. So he turns back to the car, and he shouts, I think I am under attack. And then that's 5. He falls over dead. I think I'm under attack.
Yay.
I will under attack.
I'm going to jump forward and use magnetism to slam that door.
Yep.
Good idea.
And then warp steel to break the door.
Yes, actually.
I'll go
So
ahead
I
and
got
roll.
an 8. I got an 18 on my magnetism test, which is enough.
Yep.
And then another one for warp steel. Got an 8 on that. So yeah, so it just goes crunch.
Alright, the door is
I bet.
jammed. Clunk, clunk. You start hearing rifle butts hit against the door. Guess what? It's an armored train. That's not going to work.
Like, okay. Whew. All right, hand signals, advance.
Okay.
So you guys are just going to go over the top, right?
Yes, quickly, because I don't want them just to start shooting through the fucking roof.
Alright. So you're moving as fast as you possibly can, then, huh?
Yeah.
You making sprints? Oh, it sounds like maybe you should roll athletics with agility again.
I'm gonna do that shit.
I'm rolling that again.
Plus 20 because metal train. Huzzah. So that put me at 54. So I got 1 degree of success.
Alright, well, you make it. You sprint.
And we're doing athletics strength or agility?
Agility. This is about speed and precision. Please don't fall.
And I got lucky. Rolled 14.
Alright.
So that is... So, yeah, 14 versus 19.
Alright. You make it. Bailey.
Okay, I got interrupted by my dad.
That's fine. Just roll
So-
some agility to roll.
Yeah, I did.
Athletics.
I did roll those, so you don't need to weigh in that. So it's 11 out of any penalties.
Nope.
Okay, so 11 out of 36.
Alright. You guys clear the first train. Clunk, 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 clunk. Before anybody realizes what's going on. So, and then, Arthur, I assume you're in the lead.
Yes.
There's a big old bright red light that swings around to blast you right in the face. As there's a ruby red spotlight from the engine of the car turns to face you. And there's kind of this creaky noise from the train itself. Roll fear test. Everybody roll fear tests.
Don't forget, Arthur, you get a bonus on that since you're not feeling any pain.
That's right, you feel fearless.
Oh, excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Bill is what wheel? So
Let's see.
excuse me.
My will is 43, but I am also brave, so I get plus 10 on fear tests, and I rolled 43. So, yeah,
Fun fact, I rolled a 43 as well.
What is this, the 43 Club?
I guess.
Okay, that is... Well, I got 53 out of 37.
Oh, that's spooky.
Too spooky. Alright. Where's my fear chart? Now, you explicitly cannot roll this. I must roll this. So, how many degrees of failure is that?
Okay, so that's 53 out of 37. 37 minus 3 is 16. So 1.
Alright, so plus 10. 66 becomes 76. Oh, joy. The character goes berserk and attacks the nearest visible creature, friend or foe, with whatever weapon they have to hand at its highest rate of fire. This passes after the attack is made, but the character is then limited to a single half action on their next turn.
Okay.
Technically, I think you still had your SMG out.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
Let's see,
I
are you-
switch up. Right.
this is a good question.
I do
You
have
said that
that.
Arthur is first, I think.
Yep.
So, the question is, which are you in the marching order, Bailey? Are you second or are you third? You're probably second.
I'm second.
All right. So, unfortunately, this means that the nearest visible creature is Arthur.
Okay. It's like
I swear to God, if I die because
You get shot in
Bailey
the back.
lost his shit. Yeah.
And this is like the full rate of fire.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a reason why this is
Auto-
here.
This
Remember,
is
used to
all
be an XCOM
fire.
homebrew. You're basically a rookie who got shot now. You're gonna freak out.
Okay. So I'm going. It's definitely auto fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you get a plus 20. You're looking right at a bright light though. So hold on. That is actually a penalty. Where's my simple
Yeah.
modifiers?
Well,
Very bright is minus 10.
minus 10, and I have that, and say and 20 strength 49, 39, 44. 85 out of 44. So I miss.
All right. Arthur, you recoil as there's just a stitch of bullets which shoots up the roof of the train to the one in front of you up into the sky. Do keep note of that, by the way, Bailey. You did use all those bullets from your auto fire attack.
Yes. Yeah,
As Bailey just lets off a burst that shoots straight up.
All right, so I'm gonna be like, shit, and I'm gonna be like, Nightingale, take out that light.
85.
So there's a click on the radio. It says duck.
So that is 30. Okay, so 3 degrees.
Dropping
fire
prone is a half action,
nice.
so I think everybody has time to take one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Uh,
duck.
She's prone. I think that's a plus 10 to
Hold
warfare
on.
ranged. She's planning to
okay.
brace.
Well, would a Berserk character actually go prone?
Yeah, no, you're done.
Okay.
You make one attack, then you're free. You come back to your senses,
Okay.
and you get a single half action, so you can still drop prone.
Yeah, I'll drop prone.
So it's accurate. It's far, so I think that doesn't apply because it's still within all the meters. So let's go ahead and roll. Wow, that's a 12 out of.
Alright,
We'll say you're 43. So it's 3 degrees.
so that meant I fired 3 bullets. Okay.
Where's component damage? Component. So technically, she should be making a call shot, but that's a lot of detail to put into an NPC action. Component damage roll to 10. Oh, hey, that's 10. So there's a bang, a very loud bang, and you guys feel the pressure wave of the anti-tank round roll over you as you're lying flat on the roof of the next car. And the searchlight doesn't just go out, it basically explodes. There's a shower of ruby red sparks, and you can see it tumbling off into the night. Because she rolled a 10 on her component damage roll, so it vanishes.
It's like.
I'm just gonna say over the radio, Nightingale, I hope I never actually make you actually mad.
All you hear over your wearable radio is the click-clack of the bolt working.
Very menacingly. He just does it.
The train shudders like an animal in pain, and it makes more angry. If you were to read the words in brackets, angry train noises, and then put a sound to those words, you believe the train is making those noises. And you hear the groaning and clicking of a large artillery piece adjusting direction.
Oh, bad.
Because in case you forgot, the armored train has... What? It's got 2 guns on it.
And we're on. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's got good old 2 50mm cannon turrets.
On top?
On top.
Oh, God.
Yeah, full 360 turrets.
So we,
As it, slowly creaks your way.
Shit.
So, what's your plan now?
Scramble forward. Go, go, go.
travel forward.
Alright, roll me that beautiful athletics again with agility to sprint. Now is a good time to spend some luck if you need the help.
Yeah, I think I will. How much does it add?
Plus 20.
I'm definitely spending.
I'm glad that I am on a metal train. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. 40, so I rolled 13 out of 49.
Alright.
That is 1 out of 1 out of 56. I guess I didn't even need that.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, nice. That's a full crit. So, Bailey just dead sprints and actually lands behind the armored train car.
It's like
he lands between the engine and the first troop car.
Just like dead on sprint and screaming all the way. It's like,
James and Arthur, you guys drop into the... You basically hop the gap because you came to the end of one train car, and then you jog the entire train car and drop down, so there is still a troop car in front of you and a troop car behind you.
Oh, bad.
And so basically you got one more car to clear. And then there's a bang, a very loud artillery bang, and a whoosh. There's an explosion somewhere downrange.
Oh, shite.
And Nightingale comes on the radio and says, "Warrant officer, is the train shooting at us?"
It's like, yes, it is, Nightingale. I highly suggest you shoot back.
Okay. Let's see. 50mm cannon turret is slow, I think. Yeah, blast 3 is slow. Oh, beautiful. With its minimum range is 1 kilometer. So a couple of clicks behind you somewhere, there's a very muffled boom.
You completely cut out for me. I didn't hear what you said.
He did. He just made a soft woof sound. Like an explosion happened very far away.
Somewhere between 1 kilometer and 3.5 kilometers. Alright.
Oh, bad.
So let's see. Yonder anti-tank rifle is a piercing of 8. It's anti-material, so it gets its full pierce. But not full damage. Which is good, because this thing has 50 vehicle toughness. And it has... Technically she's shooting the top, so 24 armor. So she takes 8 out of that. She'll use Splinter, so she does double damage. Oh, I should probably actually roll a Splinter check, because that might be relevant. Splinter rounds make spellcasting roll. Successful attack. So her spell is full. She's got full free will. Alright, so if she burns a charge, she can make it with 1 full degree of success. So, okay, that's kind of useless. We'll count that as a 2, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, she's gonna shoot. So it's a miss. That goes a little high. You guys hear another, bang. A shot whistles over you. Doesn't seem like it hits anything. So Bailey, you're between the engine and the first troop car.
yeah.
And Arthur and James, you are behind the troop car. So what are you guys doing?
Well, it's just fired, right?
Yep.
Was Nightingale missed?
Yeah. It's dark
Alright.
now, so she shot a little high.
Shoot. Well, I'm gonna clamber back up,
Alright.
and I'm going. And you said there's 2 turrets, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But remember, it's a train, so they're placed in a line. So
Okay.
one turret cannot fire on you at the same angle as the first turret, because otherwise it would hit itself.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use warp steel to bend the barrel.
Okay, you gotta move some distance for that first, buddy.
Yep. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll take my full move action, and
Alright.
hopefully that'll get me enough.
Uh,
Oh wait, no, I can take a fucking
You can sprint. You can run.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the full sprint action.
I think that's your base movement times 4, or is it times 6?
Yeah. 4.
Yeah, okay. What's your base movement in strikers? Like 8?
5.
5. Okay, 5. That's right.
Because cold weather stuff.
Right.
So 20 meters.
All right. So you scoot. This is the part where I have to tell you the very unfortunate fact that it's 24 meters, a train car. So
Okay.
you only move 20.
I just needed to be a bit closer. And how far away is that turret?
Let's see. So you got like 4 meters of train car left. Probably another couple on the end of it. So we'll say probably like 5 or 6 meters.
That means all I need is 1 degree of success. So warp steel. Let me make sure I got. Oh. There it is. Oh shit! No, I can't. I messed up. It's freaking will modifier in meters. Damn it! Magnetism. Well, shoot. I guess magnetism.
What are you just gonna make the barrel point somewhere else?
Yeah, I can like push or pull a man away a meter. It's held by the train. They make a. I don't know if I can win a strength test against a train.
You might actually.
How much strength does a train have?
Well, see, that's the thing. It's like I can push or pull a metal object within my will. Oh god, it's within my will in meters again. Shit. Where's the one where it's my?
Wait, is it will mod or will?
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Oh, will. My will in meters. Okay.
So you're fine.
Yeah. Warp steel is will modifier in meters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So yeah,
magnetism.
actually, no, I mean, you can try with magnetism.
Yeah, well.
Go
Yeah,
spellcast.
I'll use magnetism to try to push the barrel away.
Go for it.
Wow. I rolled a 1.
Okay. It fails its strength test to oppose. Fun fact: the golem isn't used to having to oppose things. So you succeed with max degrees of success on a 1.
So that's 4 degrees success.
All right, that's enough to easily make it spin 180.
Yeah. Just...
Yeah.
Well,
See, the thing is, there's not really any brakes in a turret. It's supposed to spin around. So the golem has a hard time stopping you from spinning something that's supposed to spin. Alright, so I think that's all your actions.
Yep.
Bailey, what do you want to do? This isn't necessarily initiative yet, but I'm just, asking you, what are you doing?
This is Bailey?
Yeah, you.
Alright, I'm at the...
Yeah.
I'm in front of the troop.
Yep. The engine is in front of you.
Okay. Well, thing is, if I try something in the engine, might have like 60 troops, some like trouble from behind if I try that. So,
Theoretically, yeah.
And I made noise.
There's a whole lot of noise.
Yeah, so I probably got the little running on top of it. Probably got muffled. So it's Well, I think
if you need to think about it, I can ask James what he wants to do, which is probably... Well, he probably doesn't want to stay where he is because he's between 2 troop cars.
Yeah, if you're between the other troop car, maybe you should like try to break the other troop car door so it doesn't open.
That would be something for Kirby to think about.
Yeah.
Marth, do you have an idea?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
No, I was talking to Marth because he's on the other side of the
yeah.
troop car, right?
True.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Find some way to jam it so it's much more difficult to open.
Alright. That sounds like a mechanics test.
Yeah.
As a full action, probably. You got a toolkit on you, right?
Yes.
Alright. Then yes, you can attempt to jam the door.
And I have, and just so I have ambidextrous, so I don't lose anything based on that. Okay, time to do this. And it's intellect. I have 3 luck points. I'm going to use 1.
Yep. Alright.
That's 2 out of 5 now. So that is... Okay. So that is 28 out of 59.
Alright, so you are easily able to fiddle with the door, jam it, unscrew something, bolt something into place or something so that it's stuck. And, yes, that now there is only the question of what James does. Kirby.
Yeah. What is Arthur doing at the moment again?
He is on top of the train car trying to get blown up.
Well, since he's prone to getting himself hurt and magical mishaps, I'm gonna, even though it's gonna be a little risky, going to get up alongside him so I can heal it, or try giving him an additional bit of healing.
Alright. What's your agility mod?
3, I believe. Yes.
Okay. So, that means if you sprint.
Are you still on your striker?
6. Yeah, everybody's still strikers.
We all are.
So that would be
6 times 4.
minus.
Actually, yeah, 6 minus 1 probably because it's really cool. But here, probably. Anyway, yeah, so you can catch up to Arthur at a dead sprint. That's your entire turn, though. But yeah,
Alright.
now you can do that.
Alright.
So, Nightingale shouts something in the con about how you two are blocking your line of fire as the cannon barrel rotates around to face you again. Arthur, I assume you'd like to do something about this.
Is it going to be a response action to dodge, or is it actually dodge?
No, I mean, it's not going to shoot at you. It has to turn around.
Can't.
Well, I'm
Man.
still. I will still throw. It's not like. I'll just yell, "Hit the deck!" and I'll go down so Nightingale can take the shot.
Right. You
Right. Well, James was getting down anyways. It wasn't like
No,
he was
you
going
guys
to
were.
shoot
You
at
were down
anyone.
already.
Yeah.
You had to jump back up onto the top of the train to follow Arthur.
Yeah.
That's why it was dangerous. But okay, let's see. Cathay's prone. Far is fine. It's 10. She doesn't have an aim anymore. That's still 37. So let's see. Oh, that's what I should be checking. Checking component damage. Again. This actual damage was piercing. Which you can. Because anytime it's your weapon can always damage a component. Alright. So what happens if you damage a weapon? Both amounts of damage, take minus 2 penalty to this weapon. Turrets become fixed in their current facing if destroyed. So let's roll. Nope. Okay, so it's not destroyed. So the bullet streaks across from you, smacks into the turret, and something weird happens. You see kind of a yellow-green energy kind of like spiderweb out from where the bullet hits, and then it just kind of fizzles out
Okay.
As the magical energy of the round kind of interacts with the train golem in an unusual way. And the turret seems slightly fixed now. So, let's see.
Like repaired or like stuck?
No, like stuck.
Stuck.
Oh, okay.
Facing.
It can no longer change facing. Let's see. That's a 70 something, so probably with a minus 20. Yep, no. There's another big boom. A round goes sailing over your head and explodes somewhere downrange.
Woo.
Alright, so now what is your plan?
I'm going to keep on my advance, and I'm gonna get close enough to warp steal it.
Alright. So you can do that with a single half move now, but you gotta make a jump in there. So go ahead and roll me a strength athletics test to jump. Because you gotta hop the gap. Mind the gap.
Lost curves.
That's not good. Alright, you pass your jump. You hop. Clank. The turret tries to point at you, almost like an angry dog, but it can't move. It just... You hear, grinding and crunching. Wow, Kirby completely left.
Yeah.
That's not good. But anyway, let's go.
So I will now steal it.
Roll them.
I will burn a charm on this.
Alright.
And thank God I did.
Microphone direction again, Chief.
The what?
Said microphone direction again, Chief.
Sorry, I've been moving it around as I move around myself.
That's okay.
Let's see here. So I used it. Damn it. Where's so. Excuse me. So 1 degree of success.
Alright. I think that should be enough. But we can look at work. See, I'm hoping that's 2 words.
This is targeting a weapon, right?
Yeah, I guess technically.
Yeah, then I can only damage it 1 step.
Well, it's a vehicle component, so technically it's a little bit different. It's already damaged.
All right, well.
You can probably push it to basically count as destroyed.
Alright, I'll do that.
Double check my component damage. Component damage. Weapons. And the person manning the weapon takes 1d10 damage, so that's technically the golem. So it takes some vehicle toughness damage as you just crunch the barrel together.
Yeah, boy.
Like you were crushing a paper, a newspaper. Just crumple, crumple, crumple. You can see that on the top of this thing, there's still a flak turret and another 50mm cannon kind of blindly swiveling in your direction. However, they don't really have a good angle to shoot you. So long as you don't try to go past the turret on the top, you should be fine.
I get past. I have to go to the sides. Wait, are there any guns in place on the side?
Yeah. It's got 8 heavy machine gun turrets. Or not really
God.
turrets, but slots. Total. There's a back to it, which Bailey is currently eyeballing.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it might be best just to try to make the get across the car in one trip. Probably be my best shot instead of trying to individually fight all the teams.
Yeah, it's like Arthur versus the turrets.
Yeah, no. And so taking out the first one is good because that way they can't keep taking pot shots at the rear team.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it's best we need to.
So basically, yeah, you've fuckled either end of the troop cars.
Yep.
They can't exit this end at the moment. Though by now, if you take a couple seconds to breathe, you probably hear some rifle butts clanging on this door too.
This is
Anyway, yeah.
right. So
I guess we
now
just wait for Kirby's.
No. Why? We can't wait.
Oh, okay.
We're at 2 hours 45 minutes. Let's just
yeah,
keep going. He's going to
Let's
heal you
keep
and not
going.
shoot people.
All right.
I'm at the engine. So
Yep. There's a door.
so
There's a hatch. Basically, it's secured.
I'll
Is that it?
start work on unsecuring it.
Unsecure that
Yeah.
hatch.
That'd be a security test.
Do I have security? No. Yeah, no, I don't. Maybe I should try a different option.
Do you have C4 or something to blow open the hatch? You
Does
already
it
done
do
that.
have
I do have a satchel charge.
Wait, isn't that like for destroying buildings?
I mean, it's pre-shaped.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, no, that has the that is for like specifically blowing doors, ain't it?
It can be. It's for lots of things. It's
What?
semi-shaped.
Okay, so satchel charge and the blast rain on that though. Blast 2. Okay, so it's not that big.
Yeah, it's focused. You could probably
Okay.
set it, run the wire, and actually, I think you specifically got a remote detonator, but you could run the
Cool.
wire up to the top of the last train and blow it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right, so roll demo.
Okay. Okay, and my demo's in, so got a good chance. Well, it's pretty much towards the end of the session, so why not spend a luck point? Okay, so that's 105.
Oh, grab the sweet back here soon.
That is 15 out of... 15 out of what? 15 out of 39. No, 59. Because spent luck.
Okay. All right, you said it.
Demo.
Roll damage.
Okay. Okay, now going down to the page where so it's 2d10 plus 5 pierced 8 anti-material. So that is okay, so that's 7 plus 3 is 10, so plus 5 is 15.
So 15.
Yeah.
What's your pierce?
Pierce is 8.
And it's doubled because it's a blast. So where's
So that's
my
3.
Yeah, okay. Alright. That beats the armor.
Okay.
And probably technically not the toughness, but it's shaped. Actually, don't check the satchel charge. materials, such as blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, okay. So yeah, no, you blow up the door.
Alright.
Bang, part of the door disappears.
I'll just, like, quickly...
You can slide open the hatch.
I'll slide open that. Well, first I'll just send a message. I've opened the door.
Nice.
So I'll slide open the door now.
You sure you want to open the door when, like, you're by yourself and anything on the other side can just up and shoot you?
I mean, he's not technically by himself, because you're still close, at least.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess.
I'll be to the side and just, like, slightly open the door and check inside.
There we go, I like that idea.
Alright. Inside, you see lots of big red light. There appears to be some kind of giant gemstone thing where you normally store the engine of a car. You know, the furnace that runs it.
Okay.
Looks like you've got
And
3 engineers in the main car.
Alright. Are they armed?
Yes, they're military engineers. And
Okay.
then there's somebody in a slightly fancier uniform with a fancy hat. And some,
Mustache?
yes, and some occult bric-a-brac on them. Carrying an axe. So if you were to guess, you'd guess mage.
Okay, so I'm just like... I'm going to, like, pull myself back around and just, like, quietly communicate. Mage.
Like, hold steady, Bailey. Be there in 1 moment.
And 3 engineers.
Okay. So, I mean, you're right there. You unless you left the top of the armored train, you can just drop down next to him.
Oh, yeah. We should probably do this fast and do this quick.
Yeah.
Um,
So...
like Bailey?
Yeah?
So, like, you saw that giant red glowing thing?
Yes.
Let's not damage it.
I'll do my best. I mean,
Alright.
that's the best I can offer because...
No grenades.
Right.
Alright, so, shoot. I want James to heal me, but
He
come
can.
on now.
Somebody have his
Yeah.
character sheet?
Well, I can open it.
Yeah,
Please.
find it.
Let me get
He
another
would,
key.
He would not heal you.
Yeah.
It would be like against this sense of
Be against the
Nick.
gotta go.
and against the sense of being a good person. Okay, so is it okay? So I got this thing open. So is it gonna be like healing touch here?
Probably. It'll be quicker.
Okay, so now I need to remember all the pluses that he has. Healing. Okay, so he has spellcraft trained at +10, and then he has spell word, spell whatever.
Spellcraft.
Yeah, he's spellcraft at +10.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out if he has anything else that gives him pluses. Because I am...
I don't think
I'm
he
familiar.
does.
Okay, so he has... I don't think Steady Hand would help with healing touch.
Nope.
No, probably not.
Okay. And just quickly scanning. No, so it's just that +10. Does he have... Oh, he has 2, but it doesn't say if he... Okay. I'm going to just... And Ethereum core. What does he have there?
He hasn't
He
burned any
probably
charges
has-
at all.
Okay, so I'll spend like 1. So
Sure,
that
go for it.
puts out to 73.
Okay.
And I'll cast it and want to see him.
We've got about 3 hours. Let's try not to make this boss fight take forever. Because then I gotta eat dinner,
Okay.
and then me and Lucky have to record a podcast. And after we record
Okay.
a podcast, I have to record a new X-Wing video. Which is good,
Okay.
because it's entirely possible I will lose power and stuff for a couple days here. So it's good to film some videos ahead of time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
11 out of 73. Double ones.
What's your degree of success?
James
So that's-
doesn't get to talk about magical mishaps anymore.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's not bring that up to Kirby, though. Alright, so what's your total degrees of success there?
So that's critical. So that's
No, it's not
when
critical.
you get a. Oh, you're right. Not critical, but that is 6.
Okay.
So that means you heal
7.
6. Well, why 7?
Because of my metal. Because I get hurt a lot. Now that I heal a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
So
so-
I rolled 0-1 on the mishap table, which is
Oh,
wind.
Okay.
Disruption of the ether causes a gentle wind to blow and disturb nearby objects for a brief second.
It's like weak.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It's just like go big or go home.
Oh, now I'm at 19 out of 24, which I feel is much better.
And you still ignore penalties for extreme pain and half wounds.
So what should we do? Like,
It's fine.
just like
Fine.
slide the door open fast and just like charge.
It's probably best. You said you saw a mage. We were probably gonna
Yes.
want to take him down.
And you
I'll-
look very, very important.
Well, I mean, he's a
Um,
mage, so.
Yeah.
I'll engage the mage directly and try to keep him busy. You know,
I'll
magic must
take
defeat
on
magic.
I'll take on the engineers then.
All right, so hopefully, if I can take down the engineer, the main mage quickly, we can move to engage the engineers.
Okay.
Let's get our buff. Oh, do you have any buffs you want to start with before we get on there? I like the buff. I'm gonna buff.
I already have splinter rounds on my gun.
Yeah,
You
which is
have-
at a ridiculous degree of success, isn't it?
I think it's 7.
Yeah.
I would use my trench gun, but it's a little damaged, so I'm just gonna be like, whatever. I'm gonna go cut things with my sword.
Mhm.
But I am going to precast passive barrier, and I'm gonna burn a charge.
Okay.
Yes. Because let's see, how many rounds is this gonna last? 44, 64. Nice. So 4 rounds. Whoops.
Huh.
That's awful.
So I now reduce all attacks by 4 degrees of success. Oh, sweet Jesus. Thank God. Alright, so everyone ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab the door, be like, on 1, 2, 3, and charge.
Alright, roll Inish.
Inish. Oh, nice.
Let's I think this is the lowest roll they got yet. 2 plus 3 is 5. It's probably gonna be like, lucky than guys and Bailey.
What's your
Well, should I?
agility mod 3 again, right?
Yes.
Roll the tiebreak for me.
Okay. What is that? Okay, so I got an 8.
This makes sense.
Oh, yay. And one guy's named Pharaoh.
He's a metal mage.
Of course.
So for the sake of like time handling, I'm not gonna precisely track how long it takes you to get close to these guys in this like 50-meter long train engine, because there's plenty of space to like duck around and move before they see you and have to engage. So you guys get first crack. Visible would probably be closer to like 12 plus meters before you're in line of sight.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can start at that distance.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, 12 plus. Okay, I'm just kidding.
So what I'm gonna want and
Yeah,
I'm gonna charge straight for the mage.
makes sense.
As they say, gank the mage.
Yeah, though now that I think about it, especially for you guys, the generic metal mage stat block is not necessarily well equipped for this. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and roll. Oh, actually, that he is terrible. He's going to be in a bad space. He should probably try to dodge, not parry. Yep, he definitely wants to dodge, even though his agility is worse.
Alright.
It's going to be a big no.
20 out of 51.
Alright, you hit.
Roll 10. Let me check my sword here. I keep forgetting. I don't think I got. No, I don't. It's just... Alright, so I rolled a 9. But let's see here. So that's 9 plus 16 plus strength, 3, so 18 points of damage.
Okay, what's your pierce?
Pierce 8.
What was your hit location?
28.
Okay. 28. He's going to flip to 82, which is going to be one of his legs again. And you did 18?
Yep.
Yeah, now this guy's in a bad way. Well, rip for him, because he failed his harden roll earlier, so you completely take out his armor. He's only got 18 wounds, so once again, you sweep the leg. He turns,
Awesome.
He gets ready to level a hunter's axe at you, and you just... Zook, blah, even though he's wearing body armor. Tempered weapons.
That's a mage kill. That's a mage kill, ain't it?
Yeah. That's your first enemy mage kill.
Yeah.
By the way, in case you were curious, standard enemy Magic Pharaoh has Academics, Athletics, Awareness, Evasion, Intimidation, Mechanics, and Spellcraft trained, and he knows the spells Piercing Rounds, Magnetism, and Harden. And like I said, he failed his Spellcraft check to Harden earlier, which probably would have saved his life.
Yeah.
He did not buff well. Hey, so, Bailey.
Okay.
There's
See here. So
three
there's only
engineers.
3 guys? Ha. Okay, I'm just reading over spray and pray and see if I want to do that. Okay, so it's either against one target or it can be used against all targets. Would that include friendly targets?
Probably. Let me look at it. Actions.
It says hit all targets.
Yeah, I think if it's all targets. Let's see, spray and pray, auto attack, etc.
Okay.
Alternatively, make it to hit all targets in area, make a single against all enemies within Oh, within 1 meter of your main target.
Okay.
So no,
Okay,
unless these
so
guys are within, because the engineers are not within a meter of Arthur, but they also aren't within a meter of each other, I don't think, because they're kind of spread around the car, working different stations.
Okay. Well, I'll just use... Why not use auto fire on one of them?
Alright.
Okay. And this is... I know my range for SMG is 25 meters to 200 meters.
Alright, so you're inside short range. So go ahead and...
plus 10.
Yeah, plus 10 for close.
And then plus 20 for auto fire.
Yep.
Okay. And that would put me at 15.9. Well, that's pretty good enough already. Okay, so... Oh, right, plus... because steady hand. So that's 18 out of 60. So that is... 46. So that's 4 degrees success that I can hit him with.
Alright, so that's 4 hits. Let's see, you could roll a dodge. Wow, 0-2. It's a crit. That's max degrees, so you still hit him once.
Okay. Okay. 1d10 plus 2. And that is 8 plus... So I rolled an 8. And that is... So that's 10, and I have a piercing of 2.
10 damage, pierce 2. Let me see, I don't think these guys are going to think about Baldra's. So, pierce 2 is probably enough. Yep, okay. Wait, no, they're not working fast. So what was your original roll to hit?
My original roll to hit... I think I put it down there.
So that's 18, so that's
18,
the legs, that's an 81. So you beat his armor. And then the one hit was 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so he just takes 10. We'll just scratch that guy off. So that's more than half his wounds in one go. So roll special damage.
So special damage, yeah. Where did that other one go? Okay, so that is... 25 after all things are told.
Okay. Oops, I accidentally closed a tab I need. Alright, so... 81 is 75. So that's within them. So he takes +2 bleed.
Oh, fun.
Oh, hey, you can take care of him that way.
Yep.
Nice. So that was auto fire, so that was your full action.
Yeah.
Now they get to go. They also have SMGs.
Oh, fun!
Alright, so the one you shot is going to fire at you, Bailey. He will auto-fire. He rolls an 89 on something and misses a lot. Lots of missing. Bullets everywhere. Excuse me. Number 2 will also shoot at you with an auto-fire. He makes it. He gets a 15 out of I gotta wait for that to come back, because that was the dock I accidentally closed, so... Where are you? It's your... Warfare ranged 30, so that's a 50, so that's 3 degrees.
Right.
So you're gonna take 3 hits, unless you evade, or defend in some way.
Right. Oh. Huh. I guess I will use active barrier. And I'll burn a charge. Okay, so that is 21 out of 60.
Alright, so that's, I think, enough degrees to dodge all the hits.
Yeah, that's 4.
So what were you rolling? Barrier?
Yeah, active barrier.
Alright, so you conjure a barrier, get the 3 rounds, bounce off it, bang, bang, bang. And the third guy is going to take a shot at Arthur.
Ah.
And he gets a 68 out of 50. That's a lot of bullets that miss you, too.
Alrighty.
And I should probably double-check the SMG to see how many shots these guys have. Because that could be very awkward for them. But it's the top of a new round.
Alright.
Stop scrolling, jeez. Top of a new round.
Yep. So what I'm going to do
Okay, so it's
is how far, like, I'm being shot at, but how far are those engineers from me? Like, just a few?
Yeah, you're probably pretty close to the front of the train. The Major's kind of standing a little forward, observing them. You still have to make a half move to get all of them, but since you're in strikers, I think you can get all of them with a single half movement. On the other hand, the 2 who are closer to you are probably at about 2 meters, so I don't think you can charge them.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do then is I will move into melee range with the 2. And I will slice that one with my sword.
Alright, are you approaching the guy who's hurt, or the guy who's unhurt?
Oh, let's go with the guy that's unhurt.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that's 2 out of 41.
Alright, that's a crit, so max degrees, and also double damage for TR. Nope, he doesn't pass evasion at all.
So, let's see, this is 4 degrees of success, but damage with my sword, 1 to 10, that's a 4, plus, let's see here, 10, so 14 points of damage.
Double it.
So 28 points of damage, pin 8.
Yeah, he's done. I just need to check what number 20 is. Oh, hey, shoulder. So you just...
I cut him from shoulder to hip.
Yep, you just split him shoulder to hip. He is very dead now. Because he had 16 wounds and you did 28.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so, and
I really need
then...
to get you guys out of confined spaces and fighting people who can actually shoot guns from far away.
And then, so I used a half to move, a half to strike, so I will go to my follow-up of spending I'll quick cast Shocking Touch on, the other one nearby.
Alright.
Actually, how many charges do I have left? Yeah, I'll do it. Screw it. So now it's just flat, plus 10, that's right, spellcasting bonus. Okay, so I succeeded.
Yeah.
But you got mishaps?
Yep. I got a 44.
Okay. How many degrees of success is that?
Just 1.
So this is still plus 10 on that D% roll you need to roll now.
I rolled a 43.
Well, that'll be something new. 53.
Oh, it's I got what? No, I got a 1 degree of success. Doesn't that subtract it?
But you quick cast, remember?
Yeah. And I burnt a charge. Oh, God, that's right. Plus 20. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a plus 10 total, so that becomes 53. Static. Electrical charge builds around the mage, sparking random objects and giving painful but inconsequential shocks. The static persists for 1 minute, causing minor interference with electronic devices. So everybody starts getting some white noise and some feedback in their mobile comms. As Arthur, you start to spark a little.
Well, it makes sense because I'm using Shocking Touch, so...
Hold on, let's see. This guy. No, he does not dodge, so go ahead and shuckle him.
I will shuckle him for 9 points of damage here, plus... so 13.
Alright, yeah, now he was already at 10, so he's done.
Alright.
Very efficient round. Hey, guess who it is?
Hey. Me.
Yep.
Finish him
There's
off.
one guy left.
One guy left. Is that the guy that I was firing at?
Nope. Arthur just shocking touched that guy.
Okay.
Bad touch.
Bad touch. Okay, I'm going full on auto fire here.
Okay.
And this is... And I think goes... Do I want to spend that plus point? It is the end of the session, so screw it, I'm doing it.
Sure thing.
And I'm auto firing the hand, and is this guy within 25?
Yeah.
So it's still short?
Yep.
Okay, so that is... Okay. So... 10, 20... Okay. 49, 69, 80. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so that was a 5 out of 84.
Wow, that's a lot. I think that guy's dead.
Yeah.
You fill him full of holes. I think that was actually your max damage. You max hit him with all 6. And he's dead.
Yeah.
You have taken the train. I think there are complex questions of what to do with the train and the people on it, but that'll make a good lead into whatever the part 3 of this scenario becomes.
Right.
So I think that's the session, guys.
Yay!
You took over the train. It only took you 3 hours. Alright. Okay. Sorry, that's me stretching. Alright, give everybody 300 XP.
Okay.
300.
Oh, I'll just write that down. Chat for curves. 300. Okay. That was a fun session.
I actually get to hurt you guys a little. That's always great.
I almost died.
Again.
Have I... Oh, wait. Have I actually been hurt yet? No.
That'd be a little surprising if you weren't, but okay. Alright, well, hope everybody had fun. Any other questions, comments, or suggestions, concerns before I close up the mics?
I'm good.
Alright.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to stop it.